can you hear me calling out your name? Cause we're Man City and we're on the piss again. Something's happening to me. Spend all my money on drugs and City. Ooh. I'll follow you everywhere. Hello everybody, welcome to a brand new season of the Premier League, starting with a watch-along Manchester City versus Burnley at Turf Moor. It's the battle of the bald bastard frauds, Vincent Kompany versus Pep Guardiola. The master versus the disciple, take two. How are we all doing today? Welcome one and all. I did not see that, KX. Tell me more though. Hope you guys were singing along with me at home. Must see it was the inspiration there. Yeah, how are we all doing today? Welcome. Tab, nice roulette there, mate. Chelsea have got an agreement worth 50 million with Southampton for Lavia. That is wild. Are Chelsea actually going to end up getting both Caicedo and Lavia in the end? That would be absolutely outrageous. I didn't see that, KX. Take a picture for me next time. City look like they're going back to wide fullbacks for this match. It says halves. We shall have a look at it now. In fact, let's have a look at the teams, shall we? This is the these are the lineups on your screen right now. Manchester City on the right, obviously Burnley on the left. I'd be lying to you if I told you I knew much about the Burnley lineup and team outside of Trafford, obviously ex-City. Aside from that, I'm pretty ignorant when it comes to Burnley and their personnel. So this is going to be an interesting watch in that regard. And then in terms of the City lineup, there's definitely a suspicion of resting players for the Super Cup, I feel like, because our bench is pretty darn strong. Gvardiol, Laporte, Kovacic, and Jack Grealish are all on the bench. Yes, indeed, Jack. Yes, there will be a football quiz after this, after the stream, so make sure to join me for that if you'd like to, anyway. I don't think Burnley fans know their current team. They've bought like 38 players this season. Interesting, mostly interesting. Yes, so, as I say, I don't think this is going to be our... oh, yeah, I don't know why I've got Ortega there. You're absolutely right, Jack. I don't know why I've got Ortega there. Let's amend that right now. Good spot. Jack. There we go. Yes, as I say, it's got a smattering of maybe resting players for the UEFA Super Cup, a competition that City are yet to win, obviously. So don't expect this to be the final form of the team. I think there'll be a lot of switching around and figuring out from Pep what he thinks his best team is when everyone is also fully fit, because Diaz, I think because of the concussion protocol, wasn't available. And yes, Flumps, if you would like to support the channel directly on Patreon, you can do so by clicking the Patreon link. If you're watching on YouTube, you can also support by becoming a YouTube member. But if you can't or don't want to pay any money, you can support by just clicking that like button. That also really helps. And Koch, thank you so much for following the Twitch and becoming a Nabinio. Love that from you. Yeah, so in terms of the City lineup, back three in possession. I've just popped it in the in possession structure just because it's easier for my brain to figure out what's going on. Hello, Tom. Love you too. Because I'm not affiliate on Twitch chat. You can do it on YouTube though, or as I say, you can do it on the old Patreon. So I'm hoping it's gonna, because it's Walker and Lewis in the same team. Surely that means that it's going to be Lewis in the midfield rather than Walker trying to do some weird midfield right wing shenanigans. I'm hopeful that he's going to be staying at right centre half when we have the ball. Akanji and Ake, that is as it is. So yeah, it'll be a Lewis and Rodri midfield two. Just ahead of them, I'm assuming, obviously, it's going to be Kevin De Bruyne. And there's a bit of a wild card because Foden is starting, and Alvarez is starting, and Kevin De Bruyne is starting. So, you know, all this talk about Pep of how he's like obsessed with control and and yet he's playing, you know, three of our most, you know, chaotic players or whatever you want to say. So that's interesting. I do think it would be Bernardo on the right, all in the middle. There is no Kane, indeed, Muha, and I'm hopeful that because he's clearly fine with starting Kevin De Bruyne and Alvarez in the midfield, that must mean he's therefore also happy with the principle of De Bruyne, Foden in midfield. Clearly. Why are we going to have vicious cakes? What's going on? Do you see that if Eddie didn't have that run in the Champions League last season, I did see something like that, Musty. Look, it makes sense that no one is safe in this team. Hello, Cameron. There's about 6 City channels doing watch-alongs. I'm trying to flip between them all. every few minutes. Cameron, don't worry about that. Just stay here. Just stay here, because no one's going to have graphics like this. No one's going to have a Sean Wright Phillips shirt in the background like this. So you might as well just stay here, to be honest. How you doing, by the way, mate? How are you doing? I'm guessing you support City, but do correct me if I'm wrong. Cameron, Benton and Zannery off the bench says, Tayab, why is your FPL already fucked, Tom? You aren't giving moderators to make my name look small and irrelevant. Well, I'm sure we can sort that out soon, KX. I'm sure we can sort that out soon. It's not really on the top of my agenda right now. Get the away shirt, says Musty. Look, maybe I'll ask for it for Christmas or something. I'm not sure. Right now, I've got plenty of tops. Yes, Jack. Hope you're doing all right, mate. How have you been? What have you been up to? What's been occurring in the world of Jack, aka Squirmy Zoo? Hello, Stepsy, bro. Is Stones ill or injured? Fantastic question, Stepsy. And I don't actually fully know the answer to that. I think that he's not on the bench, is he? So I wonder if there is a sort of thing of, is he just like giving him a total rest for the Super Cup? I'm not entirely sure. I don't think we've been given that much info. All we do know is that Diaz is out due to the concussion protocol. But there we go. Don't sound like I'm from Manchester, says Tom, but I am. That's the interesting thing. It's a very big place, and there are lots of different accents in Manchester. My more sort of what's the term, visceral accent tends to come out when I am angry or passionate, basically. Cancelo in the mud, says Stepsy. I think it seems like his time is done. I think that he crossed the line. It's like, you do that, you're out, mate. And it's probably for the best. I had a hope that maybe he could have an attitude change. Clearly, Pep doesn't think that is possible. And in fairness, it does make sense, because he's not a young player. He's in his late 20s. Is he, 28, 29? And this has been a recurring theme throughout his career, being passed off from one big club to another and having issues along the way. So I think that this is the end for Cancelo. The only issue is Barca are the club that wants him, but they notoriously have no money. No worries at all, Jack. I hope everything is okay for you, mate. I hope you are more financially, because I remember you having issues with your job not giving you enough hours. I hope that's all sorted now, and I wish you all the best, my man. I don't have a Manchester accent either, to be fair, says Cameron, just generic Northern. Yeah, exactly. I'd suggest that mine is sort of neutral Northern, to be honest. But yes, I am from Manchester, live in Manchester, and my family are from, and also live in Manchester. As I say, it's a very big place. We don't all sound like Noel and Liam Gallagher. Who is Dude Perfect? He sounds like a rap artist. I've started Gvardiol and Kovacic. That's a big L for you, Tom. I had him in my FPL for a full season. So I've got a Kanji in my FPL, and I've got Foden, and I've got Kevin. So all the City lads are in my team. City have concrete interest in Neymar. What? No. Stop. Less of that. Less of that. No. We don't want that. We don't want that. Although it is a winger, and I just want a winger. No. I don't want it. Aaron says, did I come down to Swindon at the FA Cup? I did not. I did not. Nathan says, I've got Diaz, Grealish, and Haaland, so 1 for 3. Yeah, it is a mass. Grealish is a big risk, even if he does start, though, because he's not really known for getting many goals and assists. To be fair, I don't really know why we're on the football screen yet, because we're not actually starting yet. We can just have a more general chat. Look at these transitions, guys. Hours were spent making these. Please like them, please. Will, kill yourself, mate. He's starting. That's all that matters. If he starts and plays well, I fundamentally, that's really what I want at the end of the day. Long term, it will be fine. Short term, I just need him to play football. And last season, up until his injury, he was one of our best players. So I see it being a similar thing. The Paquetá tweet with Neymar instead of Paquetá. No, shut up, Musty. No, I don't. Hello, Toby. How are you? My cheeky little beautiful knoblet. We agreed a British record 17 hours ago. Yeah, I don't even know what's happening with Caicedo. That guy needs to get different. Network around him. No, you don't have to be a knoblet to do the quiz, Flumps. You do not have to be a knoblet at all. You get the opportunity to become a knoblet if you win the quiz, though, an honorary knoblet. Anyway, so yeah, it's a thing. Hello, Digster. Excellent work, mate. How are you doing? By the way, I can't show... people are asking, can I show gameplay? That is illegal! So no! No. That is not a thing. Sean Wright Phillips shirt in the background. Look at how beautiful... Neil said she is. As, yes, it's a beautiful thing. If I win, I become one for 2 weeks, Flumps, and you get the honorary perks of being in the Noblet chat and the Discord server, so you get like the access to our gaming night codes, etc., etc. Is that KX on the other one? Show the game, less of that. Why am I getting a notification from eBay? I'm not interested. Anyway, what else? I was going to do something. Then is there anything else to look at in terms of the tactics? Nothing. That's all fine. Shows the FPL team. Okay. I will try to do that. I don't know how good it is, but yes, let me see if I can just log in for you. And hello Panda who says, come on City. Damn right, my login is apparently incorrect. Wonderful work. I've apparently changed my password. So now I've no idea what my password is. Fantastic. So even though my computer has saved my password, it's apparently incorrect. So I might not be able to show you my FPL team because I might not be able to actually get into my FPL on my desktop. That is upsetting. Let's try this one. Thank you, whoever that was, for becoming a Nobler. I will... Oh my god, I'm going to kill... Right, okay, guys. I've been locked out of my account. Because I put in the incorrect password too many times. No. So, I can't show you it, to be honest. But I've got... So let's see if I can do it from memory. I've got... Who have I got? I've got... I did have Ramsdale. I've now taken him out because of the whole Raya situation. I'm not convinced he's going to be the starting keeper, to be honest. I do support Man City, hence the City kit. How about you, Amir? So I've gone for Alisson and Areola. In defence, I've got Trent, Kanji currently, but I do want Gvardiol, Estepinian, and one other player. Or would it be two more? I've got... Oh, who else do I have? Oh, Botman. I've definitely got Botman. That's a thing. Who else do I have? And I had the money cakes. Who have I got in midfield? I've got Saka. I've definitely got Kevin. I've got Phil. I've got Haaland up top. I've got Jackson up top. I've got Evan Ferguson. I've got Matoma. And I can't remember who else. So there we go. You can see the team after today. Excellent stuff, Teo. Yes, guys, get your score predictions in. Get your score predictions in. Don't worry about it. Don't ye of little faith. It also doesn't matter anyway. I'm score predictions. Get yours in. I'm going to say that this is going to be not a battering at all. City normally batter Burnley. I don't think that's going to be the case. It's first game of the season. It's at a newly promoted team's ground. They're going to be massively up for it. There's also the dynamic with it being company Pep. City aren't quite at it in terms of pre-season. And potentially got an eye on the Super Cup. I still think City are going to win, but I think it's going to be a 2-1. I'm going to say to Man City. I'm going to go tentatively 2-1. Thoughts on Do Perfect Coens for Burnley? I don't have any thoughts on him, Tom. I'm not even fully aware of who he is. I think he's a rapper, but I'm not 100%. Is it rap with a capital C? That's the real question. Pep must have given City Place a kick up the arse. I hope so, Tab. Although, to be fair, they did play well against Arsenal. I did think they were the better side, ultimately, and it is better than they have played the last two times. Panda says 4-1 to City. That's a big scoreline. Let me know who's scoring, Panda. Again, Soak, we talked about this. If you know anything about Manchester, then you'll know that it's a big place with lots of different accents. FYI. Leecher, thank you so much for following the Twitch and becoming a Nabinho. I don't know who he is. Who is he then? Hello, Leecher. Let me know who you support. I can see you got a bucket hat. Is that a City bucket hat? It might be. If so, I'm guessing City. Do correct me if I'm wrong. And Panda, thank you so much for following. In fact, guys, I still haven't been able to find my bloody... I still haven't been able to find my shitty little notebook telling me everyone's shoe sizes. In case you knew, I know on Watchalongs, what we normally do is... oh, are they a band or whatever? What we normally do is I ask people for their football team, and then I ask them for their shoe size. So if you are new here, if you haven't given me your shoe size... What is your shoe size? Let me know your shoe size, and... let me know your shoe size, and I will add you to the shoe size list. They're not... Well, what are they then? A YouTube group. What does that even mean? Hello, RC. How are you doing? A Muha brace. Interesting, Tab. I'm not sure that Muha's on the pitch to score the goals, to be honest. Might be wrong there. I'm willing to be proven wrong. Flumps are size 8. Lovely Flumps. I've got... if you've told me your shoe size before, do not tell me it again. That will only confuse me. That will only confuse me. Only give it me if you are new and haven't given me your shoe size. You support Chelsea, says Stepsy, and you're a 10. Fantastic work, Stepsy. I'm going to write that down now. This will all get added to the shoe size list, I can assure you. Shoe size is actually quite small for my height. I'm a 9. But most people my height are usually a 10 or 11. Toby, let me add that in right now. Toby is a 9, but you're a 10 to me, Toby. It's a D2 bucket hat. Excellent work, Leecher. Let me know if I'm saying your name right, and let me know what team you support. I have no idea, RC. This is just a formation on FootMob, so I've just adapted it to the stream. But we shall see actually what they play. I don't really know how Burnley play, to be honest. Pandas are size 6. Fantastic. Let me just add that in now. Wonderful. We're going to match the Lavia bid, says Liam. Lovely. Chelsea have only offered for Lavia to make Liverpool remove the Brighton bid. Interesting. Jack, shut up. I'm not ignoring Muha. There's just lots of messages happening right now. Hello, Ben. Thank you for following the channel. Hello, Mojis. Love you. How you doing, mate? Feel like it's been a hot minute. Stepsy, thank you so much for following as well. Big up Nobbins. Big concerned about the defense. Still got 3-1 for the boys in blue. Don't be concerned, Mojis. Have the faith. Have the faith. And Ben is a City fan. Fantastic. I'm a City fan, in case you didn't know. Size 7. Beautiful. And Panda supports City as well. Amazing stuff. Can you not tell what team I support by my name? Well, is that Lissandro Martinez's nickname? I don't think that's how it works, Muha. But then I won't be able to catch up, will I? Yeah. What Jack says, Liam, there we go. All caught up, all good. If I missed your comment, feel free to pop it in. Again, I do try to read every single message in the chat and try to respond to every single message, because the best part of this is communicating with you guys and having a lovely chat. He's you see where United had excellent stuff, Leecher. Did you give me your shoe size, mate? If not, feel free to do it. Thank you so much for following. This isn't just a City channel, by the way. Obviously, I'm a City fan, so we do a lot of Man City content, but we also do other teams. And as I say, it's not just an exclusive football channel. Everyone is welcome here. In fact, most of the followers aren't Manchester City fans. Kicks off at 8 PM, by the way, guys. It's on No, it's not. It's on Sky Sports. I didn't even get the right broadcaster. That's how talented I am. But there we have it. I've no idea if a red card's going to happen in this game, guys, but if it does, I'm just going to show it off right now. This is the new thing if someone gets a red card. Yeah! Hold that! Oh, less of that, Musty. Toby's an Arsenal fan. Can I get Zuma to dropkick Evie? No, you can't. Hello? Shoe size is 39. Okay, but can you convert that for me, Muha? Can you convert that for me into the Queen's English? That'd be great. Absolutely, Digster. Absolutely. DR says, yes, what's that in reference to? A whopping 25% win rate on opening day for the last 8 Prem seasons for Burnley. Well, let's hope they continue that losing streak today. Hello, Kyle Anders, who's a United fan. Fantastic stuff. How are you doing, my mate? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. We've got Pep here, Mancini there, David Silva there, Shawnee there. I just need something there. I'm thinking maybe like a, I don't know, like a neon sign or something, but you can't really see it because my head is massive and it's in the way. So, you know. Hello, City Sam. You've got a 4-0 bet on City to win. Okay. That is a big boy bet, and you are a big boy man, Sam, and that rhymes. No cap. The new kits are fire this season. Yes, I am warming to them. I'm warming to them, to be honest. I wasn't sold on any of the kits, to be honest. The third kit, I'm still not 100% on. I need to see it in person with my eyes rather than my chest. And the home kit, I'm still convinced the home kit's only all right. Like, it's not bad, but it's fine. I think for me, the away kit's probably the prettiest one. That's my sort of thoughts on that. If you haven't got your score predictions in, guys, whether you're watching on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, why haven't you? Get them in right now. Tell me what's going to happen. Do we have a Nostradamus in the room, or are you all a bunch of dirty, fraudulent frauds? That is the question. Tom for the 3-1 for the boys in blue. Thankfully, that is City. Company's clapped. What do you mean? That's my bold, beautiful top 5 Prem centre half. Hello, Hayden. I am indeed Hayden. Also, Hayden, I want your shoe size.
What is your shoe size?
Kovacic 1-0 dagger, says DIS. There's a lot riding on the line there. I do really like that goalkeeper kit. I can't lie to you. I can't lie, and I would never lie, so I'm not going to do it. I'm simply not going to do it. Right. Panda says 4-1-2 City. Good stuff. You're in 11. Fantastic, Hayden. Let me just... We've got so many new shoe sizes in today. Vinny's my boy. I mean, if Trafford could just score an own goal, that would be sensational, would it not? Come on, Burnley says, hate myself. Don't hate yourself, mate. Make sure you love yourself, guys. Not in that way. Is he showing the screen, says Reese? No, I'm not, because that's illegal. So you won't find anyone doing that legally, apart from Sky Sports, if you're based in the England. But you're more than welcome to stay here and have a chat with me about, you know, what your favourite cheese is. That's because he's sick, chat, because he's from our academy, therefore he's massive. Therefore he's massive. Sources telling me he's a Busquets regen. Who's that, Tayab? Cullen. Vinny, score a couple of goals, please. He scored that one fantastic goal. If anyone remembers it, it was 2013-14. I was actually at that game at Craven Cottage. And he sort of sliced it. And it went backwards. It was very impressive. He cut himself in the process. Fantastic work. You're a size 6. Okay, Muha, brilliant. I've got that written down now. Thank you so much, Muha. Brandon asks, how do you think Villa are going to do this season? I can't... God, Rico Lewis's hair is so beautiful and big. I can't remember where I put them. I think I put them like 8th-ish or something. I can't recall. My predictions, thoughts will be out at some point. It should have been out on the podcast yesterday, but not gonna lie, guys, I sort of forgot to do it. So I will upload it tomorrow morning. Look at Haaland. Oh, he's a beautiful man, isn't he? I love the kit. I love the kit, Tayab. Edison helped design it. Tom, less of that. They fixed the can't just line up pitch. Yeah, they just sort of shoved it in, didn't they? Look at Lewis's hair. It's gorgeous. I adore it. So yeah, in terms of out of possession, I guess it would be Lewis at left back. He can sort of do that. In all seriousness, I can't watch this game, meaning only one thing. Foden Central says, well, don't you worry. I'm sure he'll be on the wing. But as I say, as long as I've sort of resigned myself to it, as long as he's getting enough minutes, I don't really care. As long as he's just on the pitch. Gaskis Eye Infection is doing well. The game hasn't started yet. You'll know when the game is starting because I will click a button and it will show you the thing. Your A-shirt looks beautiful. Thank you so much, Brandon. I'm sure you're beautiful as well. I know you didn't say I was beautiful. You said the kit was, but I don't care. Jesus loves me. That sounds highly haram. No cap. If you're on the TikTok, you're more than welcome to stay there, or you can come over to the Twitch or YouTube. It's a much better experience, to be honest. But there's no pressure. You stay there if you want to. All good. All good. I don't want to pressurize people, unless your name is Flumps. In which case, you can hold that. Oh, in case you can't tell, I'm so excited. The Premier League season is back. Oh. I'm happy. I think I prefer Foden's hair as well. Foden's hair was high-key shit last season. It's still not great. I'm not one to talk, but he has improved it. So, fair play, fair play. He did Jack and he saved a penalty in the final. The Bernardo false buzz cut is intriguing, says Tayab. Interesting take. I love this kit, says Musty. Yes, I am. I mean, you know, sort of like maroon-ish color is an infamous kit in City's history. It's an infamous color in City's kit history. So I like the concept. Well, I haven't had a haircut in a couple weeks, Tayab. So it's not fully faded. Do you know what I mean? It's not fully faded. Opinion on West Ham. I think if I was based in London, I think West Ham would probably be my either West Ham or Palace would be my London team. I reckon. I've always just because I like the fans and such. When I went to Selhurst Park, it was mental. I don't, Patrick. How you doing, by the way? We're about to kick off. We're about to kick off. We're about to kick off. We're about to kick. How many times do I have to say it until you kick the ball? Kick the ball. Okay, we're kneeling. Sorry, never mind. False alarm, chaps. False alarm. We're taking the knee. God, Edson's got a massive blunder, hasn't he? Goodness me. Pick Palace because they've been mines to chat. And there we go. We have kicked off. And as I say, the timer is there. So if you want to try to synchronize with me, you can do so. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to leave a like on the stream. And let me know how you're doing. Thoughts on the live away kit. As I say, Muha, I am warming to it. And I think it's looking decent. I like the contrast of the white and the maroon. I'm as I say, I'm warming to it. Immediately, Lewis wins the ball back. Fantastic work. And Phil drifts off to the left, as we suspected. I'm just going to end it all. No, I'm going to be positive. I'm going to be positive. It's fine. As long as he's playing, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Come on, Sid, says Tom. Yeah. What did I say? 2-1. Come on, the 2-1. Come on, the 2-1, City. Oh, sorry, about Liverpool. I don't know what their away kit looks like, to be honest, Muha. I do not know. I've not been paying attention to kits this transfer window, in all fairness, and this season. It's purple. Oh, purple's one of my favourite colours, so I might like it, in fairness. I might like it. Alvarez can play on the right to replace Morris. I mean, he has played there occasionally, but it's definitely not his best position. Pep seems to favour him in the sort of 8 role, which is why I'm surprised that he's doing it alongside Kevin. Because there's this whole concept that Pep loves control and he loves players like Gundogan, Kovacic, who have what he calls pauser, composure on the ball, etc. And yet he plays a striker there. So it's like, do you know what I mean? Just to confirm that in my brain. Yeah, so it is Alvarez in the left central midfield area. KDB on the right, as we would expect. Bernardo. Oh no, it's Walker pushing really high up there. And here's Bernardo already in Burnley's box. I thought Roger was going to have a pop there. He loses it though. And now says you've got to be careful to not get caught on the break. I want to see Yoshko get subbed on for real, says Hayden. So do I. I'm so buzzing to see Gvardiol at City. You like the Premier League scoreboard? Yeah, looks nice, looks clean. Hello, Shay, who thinks 2-1. I think 2-1 as well, Shay. Yoshiko's not starting. You can, and that's another benefit of coming to the Twitch or YouTube, you can see the lineup on your screen. My FPL name is We've Got Gvardiol. We've got... Oh, Kevin De Bruyne wins that. Our new captain, by the way, it's been confirmed. He wins the corner. Muha said 3-0. Not this Walker 8. Liam says, if we, that means Liverpool, had ambition here, we have the chance to fuck Chelsea over. Lavia obviously wants us, so if we match the bid, we're then in control of both situations. I'm in control of the Caicedo one if you match the bid, though, because I thought Caicedo wanted Chelsea. I thought that was his preference. I thought that was the preference. Similar to your FPL name. What's yours, Tom? So nice. Oh, it's a dangerous free kick. Potentially. Comes back to Kevin. Haaland in the box. Rodri challenging. Puts it across goal. Erling Haaland! Come on! Starts as he means to fucking go on. And that's my FPL captain. Come on! Woo! Get in! Huge! That is my capping merchant! Come on! Come on! And that's how we do it, boys. Easy mode. Bruyne at ball in. Really clever work from Rodri. Heads it across. Haaland gets ahead of the defender. Bam. And it's as easy as that. A gorgeously, supremely intelligent header from one Rodri. And that was glorious. Haaland ghosting in ahead of the defender. And he does not miss those. Technically on the volley. Boom. Gorgeous. Gorgeous goal. Really happy with that. From a set piece, actually. That's how it started. And there we go. You know, I don't know if anyone was saying it, but if anyone was saying only like a one-season wonder or whatever, he has literally already scored. It's just like last season. Last season, we were away to a claret and blue side. Haaland on his debut in the Premier League, scores. First game of this season in the Premier League, scores. Boom. It's as easy as that. Boom. Come on, says Flumps. You're damn right. There we go. That's a happy Nobbins for you. Pep Guardiola. Yeah, that's a good one, Tom. Good one. Score prediction for Arsenal Forest. Arsenal 3-0 probably. Hello, Owl. How are you doing? We did indeed score for set piece. Congrats on the title, says T. How are you doing, T? Welcome to the stream. That's FPL points for me and 99% of players. Yes, indeed. It's a good start, though. You know, it settles the nerves. I'm not saying that Burnley will do this, but in the past, Burnley have been a very low block side. And when you come up against these sides, the worst thing that can happen is not scoring early because... oh, that's really nice by Phil. Because then it just encourages them to get deep in and De Bruyne from distance. Nice idea, always going over, though. That's good work from Phil, by the way, connecting in the middle. Lovely. Do I have a link to watch this? No, but I've got a link to my social media. Click that and enrich your life. Go follow me on Twitter, guys. LNobbins. They are high-key world-class socials. Another season, another tap-in, says Will. Will, do you say you're working today? I can't recall. After the game, by the way, guys, make sure you stick around because there is going to be a football quiz hosted by myself on... So we'll actually end the stream and then I'll just go away for like 5 to 10 minutes and we'll come back and we will do the football quiz. So don't go anywhere after the match has ended. There'll be plenty of post-match reaction and a bonus football quiz. No, not football. We're coming for 100 goals this season. You're in your car, you've slapped you on the background. Lovely work, Will. Oh, gosh, I thought that Edson was going to get into trouble there. Thankfully, him and Lewis are able to deal with it. Ake just clears it out. Good pressing work by Burnley. Edison under the cosh already. And that was really too easy. That's a penalty, isn't it? Akanji. Oh, I thought he dragged that Burnley player down, to be honest, when I first saw that. The referee didn't give it. Let's have another look at this. That was too easy, though, to get. That was just like a throw-in. He gets past Akanji too easily. Is that not... no? I don't think it's a penalty. They are, you know, sort of holding hands. I don't think it's nearly enough to be a penalty. Jack says it's too soft to be a penalty. Yeah, for me, it's not a penalty. Was the goal good? So it came from a header at the back post from Rodri, who lofted it towards Haaland, who then goes to the head of the defenders and popped it in. Yeah, too soft, wasn't it, Alan? Definitely not a penalty. But worrying how easily they were able to get in. By the way, as you can see, a little notification happening here. We've got a Discord server. If someone could please do !Discord in the chat. If you want to chat to me, like basically every day, and everyone else in the chat, etc., about football, or indeed whatever, you can join our server. You can join our community. Why is Edison trying to loft it? That's a good foul by Walker. Why is he trying to loft it to Alvarez in the air? He's not going to win that. Good work, Musty. That's why you're a moderator. Indeed, Muha, indeed. Do I have a transition for VAR? I've always had a transition for VAR, Tom. Don't you worry about that. That's not a new transition, because I was actually really happy with... what I was able to make beforehand. So that has stayed the same. I swear, if we have any technical issues, like we did it with the Arsenal game, even though we had like a 3-hour+ stream of FM and there were 0 issues, I'm going to pop off. I haven't seen the 7 times he sent it. Horn scoring is the reason. Indeed. No, if I miss it, then, you know, he should put it again, to be fair. Right, Burnley with a free kick after the Walker foul. It goes deep. It's Bernardo Silva putting off the Burnley player enough. Good work, Bernardo. Easy. Hello, Unopa. Can't wait to see Gvardiol play, especially with Ruben gone for 7 days. Yes, I think that he's probably... I think he will come on in this game at some point, definitely. I think he might be making his first ever start in the Super Cup. That's my prediction. No, we stream other ones as well, T. We're not exclusively a City channel. Obviously, there is a focus on City because I'm a City fan, but we don't just do City games. So every fan is welcome here. Apart from, like, I don't know. No, everyone's welcome. Kane probably with a new season with trophies for once. Well, he wants to start in the game tomorrow because Bayern play in the Super Cup tomorrow. So he's probably thinking, oh, that'll be an easy cup for me to play in and win. I want to play. Surely it's going to be too late for that, I don't know. But Burnley are pressing very high and very aggressively. It's really putting City off so far. City forced to go long with Edison. Foden with a lovely leap, wins it in the air. And now Rodri back to Ake, who go back to Edison, actually. No, I meant more along the lines of, you know, who you support, it doesn't matter. No, if you take part in that, then no, I don't think so. I simply don't think so. Yeah. I miss hearing the ahoo. I love that chant. We had some outrageously good chants last season. There's no disputing that. It was so good to be a part of. It was so brilliant. I don't know. I just felt particularly close to City this season. In terms of, as I say, I think like the really good chants helped that. They're singing it now? Yes. Excellent. Yeah, do you see that Enzo's favourite is, come on, Chelsea. Come on, Chelsea. And yeah, it's either that or Chelsea. 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 Sorry, Steps, I know you're a Chelsea fan. Yes, indeed, Haaland did score. Thoughts on Paquetá, says Hayden. I don't want a midfielder. If he joins, fine. Not doubting he's a good player. I just don't want a midfielder right now. Here is little Phil. Plays it to De Bruyne, who's on the left this time. He's got a chance to pop it in. Burnley clear it away, though, too easily. Rodri on the groin, actually. Finds Kevin De Bruyne again. Haaland wants it. Back post. Is he going to get it? He actually gets something on it, but he's stretching on the weak foot. Really difficult chance. But very impressive he's actually able to get something from it. That's why I told Tom we don't need him. I'd rather get like Rafinha or something or sign it back. I just a winger. Just, you know, anyone. Literally anyone at this point. Do we sing Blue Moon says, Shane, no, we might do it at some point. And actually, Haaland may have been better off leaving it for Bernardo, who could have headed that on. But it's fine. Alvarez wins the ball back. Well done. It's a good start from City. Do I have some stats to show you? Boys. Not yet. What a shame. Why not? Give me some stats. You little... swine. Why have I been lied to? There we go. Stats. Boom. I can now give you stats. Nice. Nice, nice. Boom. There we go. You can see them on your screen. Now look at that beautiful ball possession. 82% for City. I miss this. Musty. Who doesn't miss? I know you're not talking about this, but who doesn't miss the LNobbins watchalongs? We're signing a winger. Who, Jack? Who? Oh, what a lovely little flick by Alvarez that was. To get out of danger. Kevin through the middle. And it was sort of in between trying to find Bernardo or Hall and wasn't quite either or. But that was a really nice turn by Alvarez. Lovely work there. This potentially could be a... Lovely win by Ake. This could potentially be a really big season for Rico Lewis as well. I expect him to get way more minutes than last season, to be honest. Shea, I mean, Shea with minus a Harry Kane, what do we think of Tottenham, in all honesty? My placement of where I put them in the table might shock you. Although, to be fair, I did think that Kane was going to stay. I really thought Levy was going to be really stubborn and just not give it up. Can't have Burnley, a Port or City looking too good. Looks too easy at the moment. I think, in fairness, there's always a caveat because City are just extremely good. What wonderful tracking back by Foden. Really good work by Phil. And Walker's able to get back and defend it. Well done. Burnley have the ball back here, though. But force them back. Good, good, good. Force them back, force them back, force them back. Excellent stuff. Tottenham, Shay, that's the one. That is the bloody one. That's like one of my favourite clips ever. It's like that kid going, thank you, that's all right. Imagine if his voice cracked in during the middle of that chant. I'm well aware, Jack, went to Essex to watch them last week. Did they win? Did they win for you? Shows the game. That's illegal. So no. I hate the English commentary, says Muha. What's your favourite commentary? Is it Peter Drury who's the Sky commentator now, or is that BT Sport? We lost 1-0 and it was monsoon weather. Oh, what a shame, Jack. That's a big L for you. I'm sorry to hear that. Why have I not got both earphones in? I don't know why. French. Why do you prefer the French, Muha? Speaking of French, I saw it was on Twitter, this really good clip. It was like behind the scenes of how VAR works in France, and they actually had like the audio. Why can't we just do that here? This is dangerous from Burnley. And Bernardo did not intercept that, and this is really nice if they can get the chance. Good idea, but he really slashed that really too far high and wide. And not too bad the team we lost to, I reckon will win playoffs this year. Okay, Jack, good to hear. For your sake. Bernardo, it was a good idea to get to track back, but wasn't quite able to get his foot on it, but it's all good. Okay, I'll get right on that. Hello, Jack Payton. I'll say it one more time, if you're on the TikTok, more than welcome to stay there. There's a much better experience happening over on Twitch and YouTube, which isn't just my phone camera. It's much prettier. Username is LNobbins for both. Burnley's pressing is really good. It is. It is very good. And look at that. Oh, look, Sky've got pressures on the screen. And yeah, it's not surprising that Company, we know how Company wants to play. We know he wants to be aggressive when the opposition have the ball, if possible. Oh, Lewis, don't lose it there. Well done, Lewis. Get rid of it. Rodri, he has. Little Phil. It's a big season for Phil as well. It's so annoying because he was on for an unreal season last season, and then he just got destroyed by injuries post-World Cup and appendicitis. Interested to see how the new law interpretations will play out. They're cracking down on dissent and time wasting. They are, Owl, and I mean, it led to like over 10 plus minutes on the Community Shield. We're going to be playing like an extra 4 games or however many games across the course of a season. Gasky's theory is that they're going to sack it off midway through the season because it is a bit, if it's anything like that, it is a bit ridiculous. I also don't know who's asking for that, because it's not just time wasting. I'd be fine if it was time wasting, but it's not. It's just like, you know, if a ball goes out for a throw-in, who was asking for, you know, that 10 seconds to be added on? I was surprised to see Stone and Grealish not starting. Well, Stones, I'm not sure if he's fully fit, T. Grealish is on the bench. I think he's being rested for the Wednesday game. But there's a better way to do it, Al, surely. Surely the best thing to do, because it's not just time wasting, is it? That's really good work by Haaland. Fantastic hold-up play. The solution is the referees to just crack down on it and give yellow cards, and then they'll stop doing it. Easy. Like if a goalkeeper's time wasting, don't wait until the 85th minute to book them. Pep said if you want to save time, stop the clock. That's probably a better way to do it as well. If you're desperate to do that, they're going to crack down time. They should do that. They absolutely have to do that, and it's long overdue. If he's onside here, oh, what a save by Trafford, and he's offside. I was going to say, goodness me, Rodri probably should have scored that, or maybe tried to head it across. It was still a good save by Trafford. De Bruyne tried the quickie. And I mean, Rodri was well offside, in fairness. But he didn't know that. He still had to, you know, save it, and it's still a good save. Was that the guy who keeps saying it's his brother or some bullshit? Same with Descent. I was the linesman in my game earlier, and there was a yellow for Descent. Yeah, just... that's the way to do it. Oh, that's nice link-up work. Ake doesn't know where to go. He doesn't know whether to come or go. He didn't do either in the end. City able to just about deal with it. Burnley, though. Burnley are looking good when they're coming forwards. They are causing us lots of issues. And there you go. Once again, they're going to get a shot away. Straight into Edison's grasps. But that was too easy. That was too easy to get through our defence. I'm enjoying the movements of these Burnley players. They are causing our defenders lots of problems. Super Cup Wednesday, it's a while to then to get rested. I don't know. It's we've just played the Community Shield. We are still... Our players have only just come off pre-season. Then they're not going to be as fully fit as other players. So I think it makes sense. I think it does make sense. And also, you know, this is a squad game. We've got a big squad in terms of quality anyway. So it makes sense to rotate. KX says boom. Goal finish. Why have you gone back to that account, KX? You got into your old account earlier. Turam is quite good indeed. We've lost the ball there. Oh, Foden getting back and Rico also supporting. Lovely work, Rico. Just don't lose it there. You are only we. Oh, 2 players are on him there. Flipping heck. That's such a foul. You shouldn't be pushing him over like that. That's rude. Why do players like to have a go at Rico all the time? What is that all about? Why? Stop bullying him. He's only small. He's only wee. He's only a baby. I know he's got big hair, but come on. He had a lighter thrown at him. What the hell? Is he actually? There was definitely a lighter on the floor. I wonder if it was already there. Rico got hit by someone's vape disc, indeed. Why would they do that? Phone deserves to start. He does indeed, see. I'm very happy that he's starting today. It's currently 1-0, by the way, guys. Again, you'd know this if you're on the Twitch or YouTube, because the scoreline is right there. It's right there. I'm pointing at it right now, on the screen. It's right there, on the screen. On the screen right there. Shout out to the Nobblets, by the way, in the Noblet Hall of Fame. My beautiful children. Holland apparently commits a foul. He says, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. I did not do that. And yet here we are. And pop Foden there. There we go. Push him over again. Jack, don't be so rude. KX, why are you watching these, by the way? They did, Tom, the little rats. Good work by Rodri into Kevin. Don't get fouled there. He doesn't. Straight to Haaland. I thought he could have gone more sideways. To Alvarez. He opted for the Haaland direct route instead. Interesting. Can Walker win that? No, he actually can't. Win that, mate. Win that. He didn't win it, but Rodri's there to pick up the pieces. Excellent work, Kyle. Rico's next Cafu. He's probably more like a Zanetti, to be fair. In terms of, like, you know, can play midfield, can play fullback. He's watching him because Tadebo's signing for United. Oh, okay. And what position's he? I hope we have something else in mind. Yeah, Liam said, why is Kevin injured? What's happening here? No. Kevin. No. No. Less of that. You're fine, Kevin. You're fine. You're fine. Don't worry. You can play on. Don't worry about it. Who do I like more, KDB or Haaland? It's tricky because I love both of them, Panda. Give West Ham their money right now. Fuck that. Play Phil in the middle. There you go. Problem solved. Nah, Kevin, you're all right. You're okay, mate. You're okay. I'm surprised that he started this game, by the way. I didn't think he was going to be starting, given that the hamstring injury he had in the Champions League final. Oh, fucking hell. He's actually coming off right. I'm so upset. Please, Kevin, no. 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 No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Well, I'm very upset there. Please, Kevin, be okay. I need you to be okay long term. Please, for God's sake. Hello, Ned. Predictions, I've gone 2-1. Bloody Akpom. Kovacic is coming on. DR's happy. Why, Kevin? I'm so hurt. I'm upset. I just want to turn it off now. I don't want Kevin to be injured. What's wrong, Kevin? Are you okay? Please. Please be okay. It's oral ginger for that. That's the best midfielder in Premier League history you're talking about, Liam. Respect. Respect Kevin De Bruyne. Southampton haven't agreed a deal with Chelsea for Lavia. Interesting. You can just pop it in again, Hayden, if I've missed it. Do you get tackled? I don't know what happened, to be honest. It looked pretty innocuous. I don't think it was an impact thing. I'd rather De Bruyne come off because it's only the start of the season. Yeah, true. True. He is the best. Quite comfortably as well now. I think I'm very comfortable in saying that. May sound being seen because my name looks so small and irrelevant. That's not right, KX. Shut up. So we've got Kova on the pitch. Okay. Are you fucking kidding me? Foden has gone to the right, not the middle. Bernardo's in the middle, and Foden's on the right. Okay. Okay. It's just never happening, is it? It's just actually never happening, is it, guys? Foden is never playing in the middle long term. That was the perfect opportunity to keep Bernardo on the right and just pop Foden where De Bruyne was and just have Foden be in De Bruyne's spot. Anyway. I'm upset. Is Julian on the left? I guess so. I guess he is, yeah. Tell me more, Tom. Why is he? What's he done? Nor is it all Marcus? Love that from you. Oh, God. That injury, I mean, in lighter news, that's my FPL fucked also. Just lots of people's FPL fucked. Please be okay, Kevin. Like, I've asked him to let the cat out and he straight up ignored me. Well, oh, knobhead. Miz, what the hell? Why am I on Fraud Watch? Are we going to a 4-3-3? Let me try to investigate what we're actually doing right now. I'm assuming it's going to be Alvarez left, Kova middle. Alvarez middle. Alvarez gives the ball away. I don't have Sarari. I don't know what Sarari is. You want Grealish to come on later for Julian? I would like that, yeah. Everyone knows I love Grealish. If there's an alternative, we move and Lavia, we just let Chelsea have him and see what happens with Caicedo. But what is the alternative, though? What's that, Miz? This would be an appropriate time to spend the Paquetá money on Verts. They did step see the Swines. KB's getting a lot of injuries for some reason. Hopefully it's not a recurring one. It's good work by Alvarez. Gets away from his man. But then is dispossessed. Should officially go. I'm depressed. Someone give me an update of how this game is going. De Bruyne's gone off injured, Will. It's a massive L there. I don't really know what happened. It seemed to happen off the ball. He wasn't holding his hamstring. I don't know if that's relevant, because it was a hamstring injury that obviously took him off in the Champions League final. So we're hopeful that it's something else. Rico Lewis has had a lighter chucked at him as well. Or a vape or whatever, because, you know, apparently it's cool to chuck things at 18-year-olds nowadays. That's a thing. Why? Well, someone's going to get banned for life. No, Will. Funny thing, it's not happening. He's brought on Kovacic, and he's moved Foden to the right, and he's put Bernardo in the middle, and he's put Alvarez on the left. I'm going to end it. Oh. I don't know, Jack. It's a fantastic question, but maybe they think that maybe they don't know what cameras are. Stepsy, you cheeky man. Stepsy, did you ever give me your prediction? These Chelsea fans bigging up Kovacic, I swear down. Good win by Rodri. Good work. Little Phil wins it. Fantastic. I like Walker's boots. They are green. They are very green. Oh, Lewis, mate, what are you doing? And that's going to be a goal. Rodri did unbelievably well there. Good God. I have no idea what Rico Lewis and Akanji were doing there. Thankfully, Rodri is the best defensive midfielder in the world and bailed us out. Deary me. Rodri became prime Maldini for a second. Yeah, if Rice is going for like 105 million and Caicedo is going for like 115 million, high key, Rodri's like 150 million. It's not my fault it's not happening, Will. It should happen. It's the correct thing for it to happen. It's not, but I'm not in control of the team. It should happen, and as I say, it's the right thing to do. And yet here we are. They teased EA FC on the scoreboard. Cool. I will not be playing that. Although we were just picking up Rodri, and he gives away the ball, and then Walker dives in for no reason. We are going to concede in this game. And it's just wide from Burnley. Yeah, we are going to concede in this game. I can smell it. We need another goal. I've simply decided. I let Kevin's boots before he left the pitch. Yes, indeed. Oh, yes. Hopefully De Bruyne's injury isn't too bad. Because he's not normally, like, injury prone. He has had a couple big injuries in his career. Oh, my God. What? Kovacic. Oh my God, Rodri, you're so good. This guy, man. Once again, City give away the ball. Oh my God, Ake, I thought you were going to head it past Edison. And yeah, City need to just get some possession for like the next 5 minutes and just calm this down because this is ridiculous. Ake's got to get tight here because Lewis is not backing in position. Call the season off. Yeah, if we just end it now, then we'll win. That's how it works. Our backline is poo this match. Yeah, it's been pretty poor so far. But it's okay. It's all good. Told Liverpool considering walking away from the Caicedo deal. And that's from Romano. If you're Liverpool, you've got to be so annoyed at at the whole shenanigans. In 16-17, the first goal of the season was scored by a Norwegian. Chelsea wanted to win the Prem. Holland just opened the scoring. Shut up. Yeah, and last season, a Norwegian scored... City's first goal, and City went on to win. So, you know. Second manager to win 3 successive English top division titles. That's not... Oh, wait, unless Arsenal changed their manager in the olden days. Unless that graphic is talking about Premier League. That's wrong. Who scored Haaland? Bring on the Croatian wall, yeah. Akanji's second season syndrome is kicking in. What does that mean, chat? Does that mean you think he's going to have a shit second season? Is that how it works? As far as Benson isn't playing for Burnley, tell me more about Benson, Stepsy. Again, apart from the opening exchanges, we haven't really been able to get Haaland involved in the game. He's trying to link up and do drop downs. It's a good win. See that? Even then, why can't we just win the second ball? Keep it on the deck. It's early days, Jack. It's early days, to be fair. I wanted Grealish and Yoshko and Stonesy on, says Hayden. Sadly, I can't promise you Stones, but we can potentially have the others. Burnley living dangerously here, playing out from the back, and it's a City throw-in. Did fear he'd fall off massively. Do you think that season was a fluke then? Oh, Lewis, what are you doing? What are you doing, Rico? That ain't it. That ain't it, Chief. Somehow we win the ball back. Keep it on the bloody floor. There we go. Thank you. Now, chill out. Chill out. Another Haaland Prem goal. But he should... I fully expect Haaland to score more goals this season than last season. Assuming he plays the same number of matches. What on earth is happening here? Bernardo, where are you playing, Bernardo? Right, Bernardo's on the left. Alvarez is in the middle now. Okay, interesting. Whether shat the pants as soon as Kevin came off, yeah, I don't know. He had 14 goals and assists last season, and those are very impactful. And what position is he, sorry? Pep looks like Foden's grandfather, does he? You have to go back for Lavia. Why is that? Here's Bernardo Silva on the left. Foden wants it. He asked for it. He's not going to get it. He did the thing. He always does this, Foden. He's always doing this. Is he part Italian? He's always doing the little hand gestures. It seems if Chelsea get Lavia. It actually is. It's the biggest hijack of the century. Genuinely. The heist of the century, as they said of Seth Rollins' Money in the Bank cash-in. It's a thing. I also can't wait for the documentary. It's going to be very hype of watching any City content, obviously. He's always been injured pre-season. Ah. Understood. I understand. He's a winger or an attacking midfielder. Well, hopefully we see... I want to watch a lot of Burnley this season. Here is Kyle. Why are you advancing? This isn't 2017 anymore, Kyle. You are not that guy, sadly. I nearly felt a little Phil. Bernardo keeps it alive. Just trying to figure out what we're doing with our box midfield. See, Rico Lewis now. There's a lot of swapping going on. It's hard, unless you're in the state. I find it so hard to figure out what teams are doing watching it on TV compared to in the stadium. Because in the stadium, you can obviously have got... you can see everything going on at once. Right in front of you. Whereas this, it's only whatever the camera angles give me. Ball Bernardo's a fraud. What the hell? Lewis, look at Walker in so much space. He's like, nah, mate, you're not going to do anything with that ball. Here's Kova. Priest is like... it comes back to Walker, who recycles it. Looks like he'd been here for a couple of years. He did slot him really well, didn't he? It's surprising because unless you're a defender, most midfielders, wide players, whatever, normally take at least a season to get up to speed. But it does look like Kova's already, he already knows what's going on. Oh, that's really nice from Phil. He's had a really good display so far. Oh, that's so tidy. Here's Kova. Oh, Phil! Oh, that was nearly glorious. Oh, that would have been great. Smothered by the keeper in the end. A lovely little flick through by Kovacic. Foden. Oh, that is... Oh, imagine if he got that shot off. Oh, that was so unreal, nearly. It was the flick by Kovacic, the double flick by Foden to take it away from the opponent, but then it just hit his knee at the end, I think. Was that Kovacic with that tackle? That was brilliant. Oh my word. I'm gonna like this. I'm gonna like this fella. Oh, that was gorgeous. Phone looks like a 2018 version. What does that mean, Stepsy? 2018 version of what, Foden? Oh, Puskas a contender if that went in. That would have been amazing. Foden and Kovacic have been linking up well so far. Burnley are holding their own other than one set piece. They're playing very well. I expected them to... I was surprised they conceded so early. I expected them to do better defensively. Walker. That's really nice to Alvarez. Haaland! Yes! Come on, what a finish! Oh, yes! Oh, that's unreal. That's an outrageous finish from Erling Haaland. Alvarez, fantastic work to connect it to him. In off the crossbar. That is gorgeous. Haaland, Haaland, Haaland. As with last season, 2 goals. What a tap-in. Yeah, that was a gorgeous goal. Yeah, Indeed, James. I am indeed an average City fan. Let's have another look at this, make sure everyone is on side. And it all starts from Foden playing it, breaking the lines, finding Kyle Walker. What a first time finish by Haaland, by the way. Unreal. And again, how did that chance get started? Foden breaking the lines. That's how. That's a brilliant finish. I don't even know if he looks at the goal. He just goes wham bam. Yeah, in fact, he doesn't even look at the goal. Because the posts don't move, guys. Not at the game. Not ever been to one. I have a season ticket, Tom. I just don't go to away games because it's too expensive. If you'd like to pay for my away ticket, you're more than welcome to. I'll send you my backs details. He's going to break the record. Again, it would not surprise me if he... Look, it took... I mean, it didn't take Haaland a while because Haaland was absolutely fine in the system, but it took the rest of the guys a long time to get used to Haaland and figuring out the system. We've now got a whole season of this. Of like the players... Oh, Kovacic, that was poor. Good block. That was poor from Kovacic. Haaland's looking like pre-season Nicholas Jackson. And with Mateo Kovacic, who slots in perfectly indeed. Tom, as I say, I can't really afford them. If you would like to pay for me to go, though, you're more than welcome to, as I say. Not like how many times it's been given away. Yeah, it has been sloppy. Jack, I'm putting it down to early season rust. That's my thought process. That's my thought process. Akanji will be one of the best defenders in the world. That's a bold statement. A very bold statement. Game of Life says 3-1. I've gone for a 2-1. My 2-1 is still on, although City have the potential to counter-attack. Rico, find Phil! Oh, for God's sake, Lewis. You're too slow. Oh, my God, Lewis. Foden was in then. If he just played the ball. Vinny Magic, interesting. Oh, Rico. That is something that I'm not a big fan of when it comes to Lewis's play so far. He's too risk averse in his passing. Like, he does the simple stuff really well, but when it comes to sort of like a killer through ball, such as like, you know, we're used to seeing like De Bruyne do, for example, he just doesn't seem to do it. Jack, whilst you're on the YouTube, make sure to leave a like on the video, on the stream, sorry. If you're all watching on YouTube, leave a like. Give Rico KDB's passing and confidence, he would be insane. Oh yeah. Fabian Delph regen. When you stream, we win, and when you stream, we lose as well. And we also sometimes draw as well, Muha. That is the way of the world. Lovely work, Jack. All right, City have a set piece here. Alvarez. I thought I was going to find Ake. Can Haaland get a hat-trick? Kovacic fouls. 2-0 at half-time, and I will be happy as Larry. Whoever Larry is. 4-1 still on as well. Indeed it is. Hooligan set piece, indeed. Look at that. This is why it's so stupid when people talk about, oh, he only had a few touches. Haaland's had 9 touches, the second fewest in the game, and he scored 2 goals. The touches are irrelevant. They are so irrelevant. A striker isn't about getting as many touches as possible. A striker is about getting the ball in the back of the net. This is... Edison's got to be careful, and he decides to slash it almost. Alvarez lets it bounce. Hello, James. Roger's been classy, has. First half hat-trick, we will be there. Oh, good work by Rico. He's dribbled himself into danger again, though, because he's not left-footed. He wasn't comfortable on that left side. Well done, though, Lewis. Won the goal kick. Fantastic work. Imagine Haaland breaking his own Prem record the next season. As I say, genuinely, it could happen. What's this, Liam? Liverpool is still in the race for Caicedo. It will all come down to what Chelsea do. As things stand, Liverpool is still the only club to have agreed a deal. So, that's the state of play we thought, wasn't it? I think. Understand Chelsea now in contact with Brighton to discuss their new bid for Caicedo. Talks on Liverpool prepared to walk away from the deal. What is happening here? Why don't Chelsea just put a bid in and just end this saga, honestly? Please. Your Haaland touch is so relevant in his positioning. Exactly, Hayden. You hit the nail right on the head, mate. Is showing the goals illegal? Yes, it is, T, I'm afraid. Yes, it is. I do, because I do not have the broadcasting rights. Haaland was like 5 golden boots before being 30. Again, if he stays here every single season, there's no reason why that can't be the case. Foden is playing a lot of this in possession play in the middle. I'm just saying, guys. I'm just saying. Or Rodri dropping into the back 3 or 4 or whatever. Walker's just chilling on his own. It's such a weird setup because Walker is just like out wide because that option is always on. It creates a lot of like space because he's always available. But it's like you don't do much when you get it. So stop it. He's obviously being told to do that though. Someone tried to tell me the Ronaldo return was a better saga than the Takashi header. Went, nah, no chance. The first football quiz question will be who scored the opening goal of the 23-24 season. That would be too easy. Lewis seems to be overcomplicating. Yeah, he does. No, I agree, which is weird because he's normally so simple. Who scored 2-0 is definitely fair. And Will, I've got good news. Foden's playing a lot of this game in the middle. And the goal came from Foden breaking the lines, finding Walker, who then found Alvarez, who passed it to Haaland. First time, bam, top corner, crossbar. Why not make TikToks anymore? I don't really like TikTok, to be honest. I will eventually get back into making them, but I've just got no desire to make them currently because Twitter is so much better as a platform. I tweet every day. YouTube is so much better as a platform. I upload YouTube videos. And Twitch is so much better as a platform. I live stream like 4 or 5 times a week. So if you want more nobbins, Twitter and YouTube and Twitch are your main go-tos. How long have you been supporting City for? Since I popped out of my mother. Maybe he's getting a bigger role this season. He's trying to do too much, maybe. Or, you know, he is being played out of position. You know, like he's not a left back. He's not left-footed. So maybe that's a thing as well. I'm not sure. Good work, Akanji. Well done. I do indeed support City. Shut up, Musty. Imagine if Mbappe joins the Prem Haaland versus Mbappe. Mbappe hasn't got the juice for that, I'm afraid. He hasn't got the juice for the Premier League. Dino scored the first goal last season. It was an Arsenal player. It was because Arsenal played Palace on the first day. But I can't recall who it was. It wasn't Jesus. Was it one of their defenders? I don't know. I think Zinchenko got an assist for one of the goals. I don't know if it was the first or second, though. Thoughts on the Ballon d'Or? Sadly, Messi's going to win it, and Haaland's going to get robbed. Chelsea are in direct contact with Brighton and would like Liverpool to remove their bid. What? Excuse me, sir. Or is it Martinelli? Excuse me, sir. Please, can you remove your bid? Oh, Edison trying to find little Phil. And Foden's actually going to get on that. Look at all that territory that's just been gained from Edison finding Foden. Beautiful. Okay, random Fenian. Good to know. I thought Liverpool Fulham was the first game. Yeah, because I remember watching it on the Friday. I remember watching it. And yeah, you are correct. That I remember watching the Fulham game. That Fulham game was so fun. I was like, ah. Because obviously I thought that Liverpool were going to be amazing. They can't afford him. I think they can. I don't think it's a case of they can't afford him because it's irrelevant with FFP because they've already broken it. I'm not sure I buy that as a concept. We'll see. We'll see, but I'm not sure that that is a concept. It's quite funny though, to be fair. It still wouldn't surprise me if they also just got those two anyway, and also got Elise. Yeah, as I say, I'm not convinced by this whole they can't afford him. They can. They're in breach of FFP anyway. So it's not a case of, oh, they don't want to bid any higher to avoid, you know, financial fair play charges because they've already broken them. In for a penny, in for a pound. What is it? You may as well be hung for sheep as a lamb. That's one of my favourite sayings. Oh, Edison, what are we doing here? Oh, goodness me. No silly goals. 5 minutes in the first half. Right, I'm sorry. Barely, apart from like the De Bruyne injury, there is nothing bad has happened in that first half to warrant basically any time on outside of the De Bruyne injury. The game's been played, in my opinion, at a perfectly fine speed. There's been zero time wasting. There's been zero like, he's offside there, I think, Foden. If he's not, it's amazing. Probably should have had a shot. And he's indeed offside, so it's irrelevant. Two goals. But again, don't you think there should be an understanding of if you score a goal, there should be an allotted amount of time to celebrate. It's not just, right, you celebrated for 30 seconds, so we're going to add 30 seconds on. I feel like there should be an allotted amount of time for like a celebration. Yeah, I'm not sure I agree with that. City don't even need Paquetá. Have I streamed for long? We've streamed since 7:30, T. Do you ever get bored of winning? Absolutely not. I was a City fan when we were shit. I've been a City fan since we were good. Do not believe any of the non-City fans telling you that, oh, you definitely prefer it when you're rubbish. No, I bloody don't. It's much better to win the treble than it is to be in League One. Let me tell you that. Let me tell you that. It's not even comparable. This is coming to Chelsea. Right, you can't right, don't get greedy. You can't have Caicedo and Lavia and Elise. Oh, he is, T. Phone in. It's not half time. What do you mean phone in? It's simply not half time. Shut up, James. Little swine. Yeah, 2 minutes have been played. Another 3 minutes to go. What a fantastic first half this is for City. Really happy. There were a couple of nervy moments in sort of like, oh, Alvarez nearly got on that. In like the sort of like minute 20 to 30. But then City weathered the storm, scored another goal, and that's sort of like really taken the gusto out of Burnley's press, etc. Can't believe Hazard's going to retire. It's sad. It's sad what's happened to him. Yeah, T, yeah, and are you new, T? I just don't recognize your username, that's all. Firmino scored a hat-trick on his debut. What a guy. Since I was born, Panda. Only a mediocre Belgian team are interested in signing him. Yeah, well, it's done, isn't it? Like, his career is done. Let's be honest. He's not... Oh, God, Jesus, Rodri, be careful. Edison just about getting in there. Again, yeah, we have been very lax with the ball in our own defensive third. We're not good. We've not been good. We do keep giving it away unnecessarily. We are all kind individuals, Jack. Absolutely well said. That's why you're a moderator. The treble parade just proved to you the fancy the Etihad isn't empty. Yeah, well, I mean, it never was. Like, this is the thing. Like, City have always been a very well-supported team, and has always had a big core fan base. It's just like this weird. And again, if you're old enough and not a moron, then you'll know that historically City fans have been very loyal and have had, you know, lots of fans. It's just this weird sort of post-winning narrative from younger people who don't know any better, who just are jumping on this bandwagon of, oh, it must be true, and it's like, it's not though. You still on Muddy in Discord? Yeah, but you weren't active, Jack. You know, I don't know what you want from me. Look at Kovacic making that run from deep. What a guy. What a guy. Yes, I was, Tom, for life. Who's the most romantic City player? What does that mean? Hello, Seb. Thank you for the birthday wishes. It's not my birthday, but thank you. You knew I'm from Finland. Fantastic, T. I think you follow the stream, but do make sure to follow if you haven't already done so. And you're from Finland. Whereabouts in Finland are you from, T? I don't think we've had anyone from Finland. Hello, Kante. I bet you're happy we're beating Burnley as a Blackburn fan. T, thank you so much for following you. And now in the beanie, mate. T, if you want to, you can let me know.
What is your shoe size?
Let me know your shoe size. City Plastic. Sure. There we go. Half time. Boom. Really good first half for City. Look at that. Touches per goal. Fewest in Premier League history. Wow, Sergio Aguero's on that list as well. Interesting. So is Harry Kane. There we go. What a surprise. What a surprise. I was once a Twitch mod. Yes, indeed, James. Look, mate, in the future, James, mate, there's no reason why you can't come back into the Discord, and there's no reason why you can't become a moderator in the future. Are you from Helsinki? I was going to say, I don't know many places. Why Pep just do that to the camera? Well, guy, I was going to say, I don't really know anywhere else in Finland other than Helsinki, so that's cool. Can you make all questions based on Liverpool? Merry Easter, indeed. I know, Seb, but don't worry about them. Most of the audience, most TikTok users are on the younger side, I'd suggest. They're not obviously, like, there are plenty of fabulous people on TikTok, but in terms of proportion of young idiots, I would suggest that TikTok is the highest in respect of all social media. What was Pep doing? He wasn't happy about something, and Holland wasn't upset, and Holland was upset as well. Yeah, I'm very ignorant when it comes to Finland, though, T. What's the weather currently like? Cold? What? No, not you, Gamer for Life. That's why I said it was just a concentration. For example, G, he would be included in that. But not you, mate. You can stay. You're a good one. You are a good one. Seem a bit emotional. Indeed. Right, guys. Shall we head over to the Noblet phone-in? Flump sent me a DM. What a rat. Rico, Holland's impressed me. Yeah, Rico Lewis has been good, but he has just been... I mean, it's not just a Rico problem. We have been a little bit... What's the word when we have the ball? Cool setup. Thank you, Game of Fluff. You can see the full setup with the score and the tactics board and the stats and everything. And you can see my lovely Pep poster there. By the way, guys, if you're on YouTube and anywhere, you can buy this Pep poster now. FYI. Bald Fraud Smoking a Cigar. The link is on YouTube. I should probably do a link in the Twitch chat as well. But if anyone is interested in purchasing a Bald Fraud Smoking a Cigar poster, you can do so. There are multiple prices because there are multiple sizes, T. So I would recommend having a peruse and doing that. Can I get a link, actually? Shall I get a link? No matter what I do. The phone, don't worry, we are going to the phone in shortly. Let me just see if I can get a link for Europe. How would you decide which team to support if you were new to support? Sam, become a Man City fan, because then we can be mates. No cap. There you go, easy. I've picked it for you. I've picked it for you. That's exactly what you should be doing. How do I go to my shop? I want to actually go to the shop. Here we go. So it's a very limited shop at the moment. There's only one design, but there will be more merch coming soon. There we go. If you're interested, you can click that link. It's just that design, but it's on posters, coasters, stickers, shirts, etc. I am wanting to add more merch designs in the future. No, become a City fan. Become a City fan. And then you can enjoy my streams more, because then we'll be back in the same team. Anyway, guys, we're heading over to the Noblet phone-in.
Let's go. This is your radio.
Oh, yeah. If you are watching on the TikTok, you probably won't know what's about to happen. This is where I get the viewers to phone in and we have a chat live on stream. If you want to get involved in that, if you want to hear what they're saying, come over to the Twitch or YouTube. If you want to get involved in the actual taking part of the phone-in, you will need to become a Noblet, one of my supporters on Patreon. The link is right there in the chat. It's right there in the chat. And what we are going to do is I'm just going to drag in my lovely little Noblets right now. Wonderful stuff. I'm joined today by DR, a West Ham fan, Kante, a Blackburn fan, Liam, a Liverpool fan, and Jack, a Manchester City fan. G actually is. You're not wrong at all. And hello, Alu. That came out notice as T. You're damn right. All my transitions do. Oi, Jack, you're not a Noblet. I don't have to look at your DMs, you fraud. Anyway, this is a City game, so let's start with the City fan. Hello, Jack.
Hi, guys.
How you doing, mate?
I am pretty alright, mate.
Is that because of the 2-0 scoreline?
It could be.
Mm-hmm. Anything else? Or are you just a happy man in general?
No, I'm just happy. Premier League's back and we're winning.
Yeah, exactly. And you might get a big fat fee for Lavia.
Both my teams get money for him.
It's a very... That's win-win. That's win-win-win. I didn't even think about it like that. Yeah, that's huge. No, Jack, look, you've seen the perks on your screen right now. That is, I've got to be fair, that is what it is. I want a Fred Fenerbahce shirt, says James. Excellent stuff. So talk me through that first half, Jack. Where are you happy with the game and the players? Where are you less happy with the players?
Well, I'm not very happy with the defending so far.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly Rico Lewis holding onto the ball for far too long.
Yes.
And Akanji.
Now, I was just going to say, Jack, you obviously watch Dortmund are your German team. You've watched a lot of Dortmund. You said before that you were concerned that this might be like a sort of like going back to a bozo Dortmund gene or something. Talk us more through that.
Well, he was just shit, and it's like his last 2.5 seasons. Like, he started well, he had a really good season, and then he was wank.
So there's a fear that a similar thing may happen.
Kind of, yeah.
Well, hopefully not. We have reinforced with Gvardiol as well, obviously, so I'm hopeful that it's just... In my head, this is early season rust. We're talking about Akanji, by the way, Tab. This is early season rust for me. And Seb asks, how's Akanji playing over Gvardiol? I just think that maybe, Gvardiol is obviously new. I doubt he's had much time to train with the team. And Mussy raised an interesting question. Jack, do you put it down to complacency?
Maybe. Maybe just a bit of underestimating Burnley a bit.
Hello, Dasapt. How are you doing? It's only 2-0. It's only half time. It's 2-0 though. But so those are the negatives. And obviously De Bruyne getting injured is a big L. But talk me through the positives, because Erling Haaland is back and he's got a brace.
I really like that fella. He's quite good at scoring goals. I think Kovacic looks like he's been here for like 6 years. He is very comfortable on and off the ball, I think. Foden's been good.
He's been fantastic, hasn't he?
Walker needs whatever Pep's trying with Walker needs to stop.
Yes.
Keep him back, please. I don't like him pretty much in their corner.
Yeah, he's always got space and time, which is great, but it's almost as if they're saying, well, we know you're not really going to do anything with it, so we'll give you all the time because it's not 2017 anymore, and you're not that Kyle Walker anymore. So I totally agree with you. I think he should stay in the back, but there we go. Penpan asks how many Holland scored. 2 so far, Penpan. Mrs. Nobbins is trying to FaceTime me. Not right now, darling. Thank you.
Get her on the phone.
Not right now.
She's a noblet, isn't she?
Not right now, my love. Thank you. Please stop trying to call. Stop trying to call me.
She a noblet? Can she come on the phone in?
She is a noblet, but no.
Get her in.
She's currently in London to watch Phantom of the Opera. No. So there we go. Walker got the signal. You're not wrong, to be fair, but it did all stem from Foden there. But Jack was talking about Kovacic and how well he settled in, and DR, mate, it's not looking good for your bet with me. By the way, in case you guys don't know, sorry, go on.
He might get in a golden assist. At least he's playing. I got lucky with the KDB injury.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Georgia Messi. Is that Georgia Messi? Who is that? Is that Kazoo or True Citizen, or can you confirm what your name is, please? I've forgotten what your Twitch username is. So yes, so DR, do you still think that Kovacic is getting a goal or an assist?
Yeah, why not?
Fair play.
It
is True Citizen. I thought so. I've missed you. Get over to the Twitch right now because I've missed you. Mrs. Nobbins says I'm in Piccadilly Circus. I told her there is a game of football that will be played. Why is Mrs. Nobbins messaging me? Hello, King Josh. Absolute chaos. There we go. It's like when my mum tried to call me that one time. I was like,
tell her to jump on the central line and come to Harlow Station. I'll pick her up.
I thought you were going to say jump on something else then. I'm glad you said central line.
Well, yeah, that'll come on.
and that was the dulcet tones of Liam, who I will come to in a moment. Just have a rant about Liverpool, but can say, obviously, Burnley, your rival, are losing. Just in a sentence or two, how happy are you that Burnley are losing? He's muted. Okay, great. We'll go back to Liam then. Oh, no, there you go. There we go. Kante, talk to me.
Very good.
I
ran all the way back from the park just to talk to you, mate.
You did what, sorry?
I ran all the way back from the Disney park to talk to you.
Oh, yeah, of course, because you're in Paris, aren't you?
Yeah.
Excellent stuff. You enjoying it?
It's all right.
Fantastic. So I'm guessing you're not watching the game.
I watched the last 5 minutes of first half.
Yeah, they've been actually playing really good, Burnley, to be fair. However, they've just come up against the individual quality of Man City. What do you think the final score is going to be then, Kante? Can you see Burnley getting back into it at all, or is it too little too late?
7-0 City, mate.
Huge, absolutely huge. And do you predict Burnley to get relegated?
Yep.
Excellent. 20th, 19th, or 18th?
20th, mate.
Rock bottom. That is the words of a Blackburn fan. So take his words with a pinch of salt, or not, or just accept it. There you go. You know, I will. I like Kante, but there we go. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of your holiday. Kante, lovely to speak to you, my man. I've missed watchalongs and Noblet phones. It's been so good. Yes, Liam, Liverpool fan. I'm assuming you don't really want to talk about the game and you want to have a rant about the whole Caicedo-Lavia situation.
It's not really a rant, to be honest.
Okay.
It's just very confusing.
Yes.
Romano, I'm telling you, this guy, I don't know what is up with him, but since everyone's been talking, two more of our journalists or whatever have said that we haven't walked away, and it's just Chelsea are trying to negotiate it down. And then in that time, that bald guy on Sky said that they want him for 115 mil. It just doesn't make any sense. How is Romano getting all these insights? No one else is saying anything. They usually come hand in hand, conflicting. This guy's a fraud. He's been community noted 3 times today.
Well, tell Will that he's a fraud because Will's his biggest defender.
He has to be on. If he's not being paid by Bowley or whatever, I swear to God, he is just up their arse. I don't know what is wrong with him. There is no way. There is no way he's not on their payroll. I'm sorry.
It was very unusual, the whole thing of he's just followed Chelsea on Instagram or whatever, and it's
what the fuck?
He has been following him for months. I thought that was really funny.
I couldn't believe my eyes. And then he just comes out with these exclusives they've walked away. No, we haven't. We clearly haven't. How is that in our interest to walk away? We agreed with him last night. I don't care if he prefers them or whatever. They're clearly doing
So how do you think it's going to end then?
No, I think we'll end up with Lavia and they'll get Caicedo.
Okay.
But he's clearly... I don't know what's going on.
No.
Romano's throwing a tantrum. Not Romano, Bowley even, is throwing a tantrum. Why is he going for Lavia like this? It's fraudulent stuff.
Very fraudulent.
It's a stupid club. Chelsea are on fraud watch. Hope you smack them on site. Oh my God,
that would be good. The Caicedo-Lavia derby. I was just watching the TV there. I don't know what was said, but Guardiola and Haaland are having a proper, I don't know if it's an argument or just like a passionate conversation, but that is why Pep ultimately smacked the camera out, because he was annoyed with that. But we are going to the second half, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. And don't worry, I'll be catching up on the chat momentarily. Very quickly, I want final scores from everyone, starting with Liam.
I think it'll be 3-1.
DR? DR, final score predictions?
3-0 Kovacic Dagger.
Okay, and Jack?
4-1. Excellent
work. Love that from you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you guys in the chat momentarily. Fantastic stuff. That was the Noblet phone in. And if you guys want to get involved on the Noblet phone in, that transition is so sick. You can do so by supporting the Patreon. But yes, James, True Citizen is that guy. He was actually, I think he's been off the Twitch in a minute. I didn't see that. True Citizen, if you could tell me why, if you don't mind sharing, that'd be great. He was here for like basically the whole World Cup, I feel like, and then we haven't seen him in a hot minute, so I'm excited to have him back. But there we go. That is indeed True Citizen. James is asking after you, True Citizen. Haaland is ridiculous. Burnley have been impressive. Burnley have been actually genuinely, Cameron. But Burnley have been very good. Their pressing has been very impressive. Ha ha ha. That's a pun. But individual quality of City is shining through so far. Haaland has now scored 99 goals in Europe's top 5 leagues, while he's scored at least 1 goal against 35 of the 40 teams he's faced with Dortmund and City in league football. Yeah, it's insane. James, you have to do better than that to rejoin, mate. Burnley to score before the 60th minute. I hope you are wrong. But there we go. True Citizen is a real one. That's my boy. That's my lad. And one more time, guys, if you are on the TikTok, you are more than welcome to stay there. But I promise you, it's a much better experience on the Twitch or the YouTube. Both platforms are the same. Username is LNobbins, and it's so much nicer. And you can see the score, and you can see the timer, etc. And it's all upgraded for this season as well. Come on, the boys, says Stormy, you're damn right. The line that was generational, James. Those were dark days. James, if you can promise to me that you've changed, you've calmed down a bit, then I'm more than willing to consider having you back. And you want to join, obviously. Imagine not putting Haaland in your FPL. I know. Imagine not captaining him. You've just got to have him in there just because everyone else is. Here's little Phil, who I have been really impressed with, to be honest. I think outside of Haaland, obviously getting the goals, although Foden does lose the ball there. Outside of Haaland, maybe Rodri, I think he's been one of our best performers so far. That's a lovely first touch. It's going to force Ake into some trouble, hitting us in transition. Nice reverse pass, but Akanji does well. Communication with Edison. Okay, James, maybe not then. We've survived the 3 FM streams a week period. What the hell? Oi, there's nothing wrong with doing lots of Football Manager streams. They're really fun. I'll have you know. What's this, Liam? Has something happened? Oh gosh, I was really impressed by Kovacic because he got played into trouble there. Nice by Kyle. Again, like Foden is definitely playing in the middle. Not the best ball there. He actually is. I did put Kevin in my FPL. I did put him in there. I also put Akanji in there. Liverpool are not out of... This is from Joyce, this is real. Liverpool are not out of the running for Caicedo. They believe Chelsea is struggling to find an agreement with Brighton and are not walking away. It wouldn't make sense to walk away, yeah. Who was it that said walk away? Was it Romano, you said? Yes, we will do a transfer deadline day stream, absolutely. It's a tradition. Good work by Ake clearing it away. Has Foden been playing? Genuinely, Jack, really well. He's been one of our better players. He created the second goal, basically, with his breaking the lines pass. He's been really good. So this guy's a fraud. Get Will back here and tell him to defend his love interest. This guy is simply a fraudulent fraud. I'll repeat one more time, guys. Do not go anywhere after this game is over because we've got a football quiz to take part in. Alvarez wasn't quite there from the Rodri pass. We've given it away again. Silly, silly. And yes, Haaland is a very scary lad. A very scary lad indeed. If you give him enough space and time, you are shafted. Honestly, you are shafted. And I just foresee him scoring as many, if not more, goals relative to the games played as last season. United have had a 2 out of 10 win. It was a 9 until 1 thing. What was the thing, James? Was it selling your boy Fred? Kyle back there defending. Good stuff. And that's where I want you, Kyle. Kyle. That is where I want you. Yeah, we are sort of playing really wide. Kyle is a really wide fullback, and Lewis like Lewis making an overlapping run. So that means that it's actually Walker on the right. So that does allow Foden to play centrally. And look at Lewis. Oh, that was a really good run. Oh, Ake couldn't find him. That there, I think that there is a key difference between Gvardiol and Ake. I think Gvardiol plays that pass. And Lewis is in. It is indeed still 2-0. You know that if you're on the Twitch. Hello, XD. How are we? How are you doing? Haaland scored 5 goals in 2 games against Burnley. Oh, yeah, he scored a hat-trick in the FA Cup, didn't he? What a man, what a guy, what a lad. He is... How many goals? So Aguero's our record goal scorer. Was it 260 or something goals Aguero scored? Yeah, Haaland's going to break that real easy if he's scoring 50 a season. Really well defended by Burnley because he was all over him. I don't know the full context, Oliver. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it's just a passionate something or other. For the sake of Foden going central, Walker can stay where he is for this game. Yes, exactly. Exactly. But that is definitely what's happening. Like, whenever he's picking up the ball, it's always central. I'd love to see the heat maps after this game. I'd love to see a tactical camera so I actually figure out what's happening, what's occurring. Without the ball, he's definitely on the right. It's just, it looks like it's our standard 4-4-2. Oh, Walker, why are you getting beaten there, mate? There are two of you. Just only takes one to deal. Lewis clears. Well done. Lovely, lovely. Yeah, we haven't been defensively solid yet. What a ridiculously good flick on by Alvarez that was. Bernardo just can't quite pick out Haaland. That was a really good idea, though. Chelsea set to match or beat Liverpool's £111 million bid. Who's that from, Jack? The fact it's 111 million is so... Because what wasn't the initial bid 110 million? So they're literally just doing like 1 million over. This is some Wenger trying to sign Suarez shit. He's already got 2 because he scored twice. Score prediction, Newcastle Villa. I'll say Newcastle to win that one. 1-0. Matt Law, he is reliable indeed. Not sure about that one, James. I don't think United should really want Neymar either. In all fairness. Oh, yours was 100. Why 111 million? Where's that number come from? Because that seems like a really odd thing to bid. Why the extra 1? Is there logic behind that? Opinion on Kane to Bayern? I didn't see it. I didn't see it, Musty. Yeah, opinion on Kane to Bayern. I think it's good for him. He should have left Spurs ages ago. And now he's finally actually going to get a trophy, at least one. And he's actually going to be able to challenge for the Champions League as well. So, yeah, big up to him. Kovacic getting caught on the ball there. I'm not happy with that. It is a nice number, but why? But why? Because they're 2 English clubs, so they're dealing in pounds, one assumes. Feel bad for Son. Yeah, although I do think that it's the right thing for Spurs to do. With 1 year left on the contract. You want players who want to be committing for the project. I'm not inviting you, Musty. And I'll be watching so this season, I mentioned earlier that I want to try to get back into watching more varied football, because I used to do it so much more when I was younger. Give away the ball to Haaland, you don't want to do that. I want to watch Bayern. I am doing FPL, yes, Seb. Oh, Haaland's in again, is he? It's a block. Corner. Yeah, the code is in the Discord server, Seb. Or if you were in our league last season, then you'll be in it again. Because it's 110, but with add-ons, it's 111. So what's that 1 million add-on? That's so odd to me. I can't remember what I was saying, guys. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Bayern. I want to watch Bayern. I want to watch Real Madrid. I want to watch Barca. I want to watch PSG. Ake with a header. Come on, Rico. And I'd like to watch some Italian teams as well. Hello, lol. You look like my left testicle. Should I go see a doctor? No, that you're in perfect working order. Hello, Tesla Toes. If you're in the TikTok, there's over 100 of you in here. You're more welcome to stay there. I promise you it's a much better experience over on Twitch and YouTube. Username is just LNobbins for both. You will not be let down. It's much prettier. You can see my Pep poster and everything. How are you doing, by the way, lol? City have a corner. Try to find Haaland. Comes to Rodri. Who gets it out to Kova. Pops it back in. Little Phil, can you do something there? It's going to come to Alvarez. Pop it in, mate. Pop it in. Haaland's in the box. Do it. Just pop it in, lads. Oh, someone. Just give us your go ball. You're doing good. Fantastic stuff. Ed Woodward is the type of Donny who bought players in rupees because it looked cool. What the fuck? What is happening? Rodri being... Oh, gosh, I thought Coach was going to give away the ball. He finds Edison, though. That's fine. We take it. Fancy Smoochie? Damn right I do. A crossing without Kevin is dry. Goals in the last 13 meetings. Burnley 1, Man City 42. I mean, that's just bullying. That is literally just bullying. Is that? Oh, that was nearly a killer ball to haul and just couldn't quite control it. Favorite City chant? Well, currently, it's probably I'll follow you everywhere. Could you hear me calling out your name? Good win by Walker. Because we're Man City and we're on the piss again. Have a shot, Rodri. He actually does. Oh, it forces Trafford into a save. Corner. Something's happening to me. Love that. Singing that in Istanbul is like peak City fan existence. Yeah, far too central. Probably going over as well, to be fair. Trafford just had to be sure. Chelsea have to have been saying all day they're bidding for him. Do it then. James, don't be rude. That's not very nice. Kevin De Bruyne is simply the best ginger to ever play football and is the best midfielder in Premier League history. It's as simple as that. The Burnley keeper kit is shocking. Looks like a training kit. It's just a standard Burnley kit, I guess. Oh, Rodri header, but again, straight to Trafford. Too easy. Too easy. But it's good, though. We're still getting shots off. That's a really good one as well, Musty. You thought you won the league of Sunderland. You're not. What was I saying? But yes, Schofield. I'd love her. I'd love a smooch. Can you imagine, Jack? Set Piece FC is out here. Actually out here. I think what's the stat? Like 30% of all goals are scored from set pieces across like top flight football. So realistically, you should probably be spending a lot of time on that shit. Come on, Kyle. You're not going to get burnt for pace. That's what you're here for. Is that a corner? Apparently not. Good work, Kyle. That's the captain now that De Bruyne's gone off. Sergio Aguero, indeed. He's my boy. Who is that? George? But oh, that prick. Fuck George. I was at that game when they beat us. That was so annoying. Oh, George Boyd's the lad who spat at Joe Hart like a prick. Thuram's gone off, not happy. Why not happy, Kex? I thought he was scouting someone else. That was Nemo's. Bloody George Boyd. Up to KDB, injured, sadly. Harry Kane dead on his flight to Bayern. Okay, mate. I shouldn't be joking about people dying. Best ginger to play football, I'd have to say James Collins. I feel like it was bald for half his career, so you can't even have that. Hold. I'm hopeful about watching the game get in. And honestly, Will, I told a lie when I told you he'd been playing on the wing. He's been playing centrally since you left. Because Walker's been playing at this sort of right wing role, and that's afforded Foden to play in the middle. So I can confirm that's a thing. KDB got injured. Patrick's, thank you so much for following the channel. Did you tell me which team you supported, Patrick's? If not, let me know. Opinion on Chloe Kelly's goal the other day. What, against... who was it against? Was it China who played? Come on, Alvarez. Walker has the entire right side to himself. He literally does. Bloody Pavard. Oh, it's Nigeria. I've not been following the women's tournament, to be honest. If I'm being honest with you, and I think I am, I know I am. I've not been following it. We're in the semi-finals, though, or something, aren't we? Which is decent. If we get to the final, maybe I'll stream that. Because, you know, I like to win things. Hall needs to go to League One. He's already completed football. Imagine how many goals he scored in League One. Probably about 1,012,000. Okay, well, how many games have you watched, Will? Women does, if anything, it's the opposite. Women tend to smell much better than men because women like candles and stuff. Our house always smells great because Mrs. Dobbins makes it smell great. If it was up to me, I'd probably smell of dirty boy. Dirty boy. Yeah, it is like Walker and Bernardo sort of doubling up on this right side. My boy Foden is playing centrally. Every cloud has a silver lining, and De Bruyne's that tactical injury has really paid off. Oh dear. By the way, guys, thank you so much for your feedback on the new stream setup. I'm glad you guys like it. I'm very happy with it, and I'm very happy with the new transitions, etc. I'll try to think about how I can add even more to it to make it even more engaging and interesting for you. Cover, you beautiful little lad. He's my boy. Don't forget, I'll say one more time, football quiz after this stream. Do not go anywhere. And then what we're doing tomorrow? Is it Football Manager? And then Fall Guys on Sunday? That sounds about right. Whilst also watching some games. Oh, hello, Foden. That's lovely. Into Haaland. This should be a goal, really. Here's Alvarez. Oh, he's taking it too wide. Yeah, that's such a shame. That's such a shame. But fantastic link up between little Phil and look at that little ping from Edison. Foden, one pass, bam, Haaland's in. The real question is, does Foden have pauser? But, I mean, here's the question. Does Alvarez? Because he started KDB and Alvarez in the midfield. I don't think anyone would ever say that Alvarez has got that. What's this? What's this, Liam? Not working very well. I think pretty much everyone knows Joyce is more informed on Liverpool's intentions than Romano. A man who is to ask Bowley for a toilet pass every time he wants to go for a piss. Oh yeah, by the way, Liam, Liam has been slandering your boy Romano. Just an FYI, because he got community noted for the 3rd time. Alvarez has it on, he doesn't. That's the thing, Foden's got more pauser than bloody Alvarez. I've not to be honest. If England get to the World Cup final, I will watch it. Still find it crazy winning the treble. It doesn't feel real. No, it doesn't. Like sort of like when the final whistle went in Istanbul. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. I didn't cheer. I was just sort of like, just in awe. I was just sort of like, I was like, has it happened? Has it actually just happened? Basically, like being in control, Musty, and like and being calm and collected on the ball. Alvarez's class needs to move. He's literally started today. He's going to get plenty of football, especially in that 8 role. Has there been another Caicedo twist? I mean, I'm sure Liam can surmise it better than myself. I think it was something to do with like Romano saying that Liverpool are definitely out, but Joyce is saying like, well, no, they aren't. And Romano saying that Caicedo's only just followed Chelsea on Instagram. And it's like, he's been following him for months. Yeah, I know. Anyone who says that Alvarez needs to move, they can't watch much City because he does play a lot. And him and it's not a case of Haaland or Alvarez. Alvarez normally plays in the 8 or on the wings anyway. Yeah, Foden's been very good, Will. You'll be very happy to hear. I would say he's been top 3 best players on the pitch today. Alvarez should lead. He doesn't need to lead. He can do perfectly well in the 8, as he has been doing. Dino Storage is a presenter for Sky Sports. Indeed. Yeah, what? Do you want to meet United? I bet you do. I think Romano was pointing out, I said unfollowed other Big 6 clubs. I don't think so, Will, because I think that happened after the fact. He actually said he's just followed him, I'm pretty sure. And then he got community noted saying, well, he's been following him for months. Sturbridge. Imagine Alvarez at Newcastle. Yeah, it'd be good, but, you know, then he wouldn't be winning Premier Leagues and trebles. So, yeah. Can I name a UFC fighter? Fucking... I don't want to say Conor McGregor, because that's too obvious, isn't it? What's that like called? Jones, that's the one. The one who, like, ran over a pregnant lady or whatever. We will see who lied. I think Fab just tweeted that for the Twitter bike. He knew it would get annoyed people. But it's also just wrong. It's just a wrong thing to say. Oh, Haaland just clearing it. Goodness me. United should be handing all of City's medals. Interesting, Sam. I mean, then they might actually have a chance of winning the league. It's a good point. I don't care, Jack. I've said him now. I've said it. It's simply too late. It's simply too late. Pep's not going to let Alvarez go like he's too good. Yeah, he is too good. He can play up front, he can play in the 8, he can play in the 10, he can play on the left, he can play on the right. He's going to get loads of, well, he can play in loads of positions. He's going to get plenty of minutes. Lost the ball? Wait, what? He created the second goal, Will. I get you have an agenda, but it's fine. He has been one of our best players on the pitch. Joyce has just said Chelsea have a limited budget for the summer. I don't know who to believe. And also, oh yeah, that skill for the with that Kovacic Foden link-up play, that was nearly glorious. What colours my microwave? What a fantastic question, Dan. It's black. Is it? Yeah. Is it? Yeah, it is. With sort of like a reflective chrome door, I guess. I know they're losing, but Burnley do look good. Burnley do look good, yeah. I've got them. Well, I will release my podcast. I'll release the. Oh, Ake's foul there, surely. Yeah, I will release my predictions alongside Gaski's tomorrow morning, I think, on the podcast, so you can see exactly where I put Burnley. And I probably will do and then probably after the transfer window ends, I'll do another video on my final predictions, because lots can change. What do I think of Arsenal? I think that they have a lot of potential. I still don't think that they will be winning the league next season. I'm not yet scared of Arteta's Arsenal. Yet is the key word there. Look at Burnley's press. Can Akanji deal with it? Nearly. Good idea, but Alvarez wasn't quite on the same wavelength. Good work by Kyle. We did indeed, Muha. I have a great idea. Shove the head in the microwave. I don't think you can do that by also closing the door. Oh, no, I know, Liam. I was joking when I said I don't know who to trust. It's like, I don't know what to believe. It's like, I do know what to believe. Kovacic is fouled, is he? Nice. Good work by Kova. Rice and Havertz are good signs. I really like... Oh, look at Bellamy. City legend. I do like the signings. I just don't think they're... The main issue for Arsenal not winning the league, in my opinion, is the fact I just think City are too good. I think it's just really tricky to challenge City. This monster. So yeah, that's my thoughts. Halfway, okay, brilliant. I don't think you'll get the same waves, though, for safety purposes, James. Yeah, I don't know what Pep's cooking this season. Oh, this is really nice work. Playing Haaland. Oh, Rodri. You better score now, mate. Oh, why didn't you just play in Haaland? I don't know why I just didn't play him in it. It would have taken a touch and had a shot. Yes, Muha. Yeah, probably. Because, yeah, at post AC Milan, Kaká is a bit of a shame. Chelsea probably get Caicedo, which is annoying, but I'm glad Romano's getting it wrong. That's very accurate. After last season, my initial reaction was, what's the point anymore? We can't beat them. I do think that, yeah, I think that what needs to happen, it's almost like a perfect storm. You need to catch City when we aren't at it. And that probably was last season, really, when we were trying to figure out what we were doing for 2/3 of the season. And sadly for Arsenal, they weren't able to take advantage. So in my head, City just going to be more ready. They're going to be more switched on in terms of how to play. Oh my word, Musty, what is this? Oh, is this about the... Oh yeah, someone chucked a lighter at bloody baby Rico Lewis because they're dirty rats. We are aware of an incident that happened in the first half of the match where a missile was thrown at City player Lewis. As I say, I think it was a lighter. This is unacceptable. The person responsible has been identified and removed from the grounds by the police. Any individual found guilty will receive a banning order. Good. So he's gone forever. Edward Brown, official rather than unofficial. Thank you for following. I'm not going to get EA FC 24. No, I've not. I don't really like FIFA. I'll just be getting Football Manager instead, because that's a much better game in my opinion. That's the one, James. That is the one. Yeah, they say missile. That just means that's just like a catch-all term for like an object thrown in aggression, basically. Oppenheimer on a mad one. What? Oh god. We lost the Shield 3 times and won the Premiership each time. Yes, indeed. It's very rare that the team winning the Shield then wins the league title. Noblet Pro Clubs. I wouldn't be against that as a concept, but is the game cross-gen and cross-play? If not, I'm not interested. If it is, then I can have a conversation. If I say for the miscontrolling a pass being bummed one more time and restarting your agenda. Will, he's been like probably our second best player in this game. I'm not having it. Your agenda can only agend if he actually stinks up the place. But he's been probably behind Haaland's been our second best player. Excellent stuff, Edward. Yes, I am pretty sure I know who you are, Edward, because I recognise your surname. Good to have you back, mate. Indeed, James. So sorry, Jack, did you say it was cross-play and cross-gen? What's the result? 2-0, Mr. Shelby. It's a good luck charm if we win, and we know it's most likely going to be a bad season, yeah. I love sticking forks in toasters. I would not recommend doing that. Joey Barton elbowed Tevez, need Aguero, tried to square up to and headbutt Vincent Kompany, and then he tried to square up to Balotelli as well. I'm doing great, Edward. Oh, right, okay. His performance as a whole, as I say, has been fantastic. We did because we won the, that was the domestic quadruple, wasn't it? That's the only time where Pep's won it, and we've then won the league. Every other time we haven't. In fact, that's the only time in the Premier League era where City have won the Shield and then won the title. Because under Mancini, we won the Shield, lost to United. Under Pellegrini, we didn't even win the Shield. So yeah. Bro got through City players and tried to win the final boss against Balotelli, yeah. I don't know what he was doing. I wonder how much added time would have been. I wonder how much time would have been added on in that game if it was the current regulations. Boring game City is sticking out now. That's the way to win the treble. Control the game after you're comfortable in the game. That is the way to do it. Kill the game, boom, and the game is over in the first half. Will, have you seen my shirt, Will? We have, Muha, we have. Years added on. Yeah, because I think there were 5 minutes added on in that game, weren't there? And that was so much time wasting them. In EAFC, cross-platform is expanding into all multiplayer online. What about cross-gen? Oh, Foden trying to find Haaland, not quite the pass, but I like the idea. Oh, Haaland crushing into a ball boy. Foden's not happy with something. I don't know what. Look at that run from the centre. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, it takes a deflection, that's why. It's a lovely first touch by Phil, and it is actually well defended because Will. It's really good. It's really well defended there because it did take a touch off the defender. City fans are being loud and Burnley are playing out the back. Am I in a parallel universe? Apparently. James, interesting final take there. Yes, it's cross-platform. Is it cross-gen? That is the next question. Because if it is, and if there's enough of you if there's enough Nobblets who actually do want to play, then I might be up for playing it. It would only be for pro clubs though. That's all. You'd think so, Jack, but can someone try to confirm that for me anyway? And how much is it going to be as well? Is it going to be like 80 quid or something? Because that is stupid. I know, Musty, yeah. It's a great champ, Will. It's one of it is. We were talking about it before. It actually is my favourite. It's also how I started the stream. Can you hear me calling? Called out your name. Because we're Man City and we're on the piss again. Something's happening to me. Spend all my money on drugs and City. Ooh, I'll follow you everywhere. It's based on a fantastic song by Fleetwood Mac. That's why it's a good chant. Okay, lol. I do, Will. It's a really fun one to sing, I promise you. It's not cross-gen. You see, that is an issue. Because I've got, like, the new gen. So, it would mean that people are missing out. Can you get it on PC? Should I be getting it on PC and just play with an Xbox controller? Chelsea apparently bidding tomorrow. What's going on? Muha, that's because UTB_Will is a swine of a man. Hard disagree, Johnny. Hard disagree. I'm speaking to someone who actually does take part in it, so it's a little bit more than you. Give us Gvardio ball, says Musty. Any weirdo with FIFA on Switch can't even play cross-platform. Can you get it on PC, Jack? Can you get it on PC? PC is included in the new gen group. Okay, great. The score is 2-0. Oh, by the way, guys, we haven't done the debate of the day on the Twitch/YouTube yet. If someone wants to do exclamation mark debate, you can activate it. If you would like to, you are more than welcome to. I don't know if I should wait for the quiz or go on Red Dead. You should definitely wait for the quiz. It'll only be like 5 or 10 minutes after this stream is over. Don't sound Mancunian? Well, I am. So I don't know what to tell you, matey. Not to jinx it, but we are going to be in the top 3 this season. I hope. I'm assuming you're a City fan, Gamer for Life. Can you correct me there? So, Spitter, they have been preparing, according to Only Sky journalists. All day's now been delayed until tomorrow. Yes, today's debate of the day on the Twitch is what's your top 6? And Rodri is putting the back of the net. I look away for a second, and we've scored again. Fantastic. And that's game. The game was already over, but there we go. I looked away. I look up. It's Rodri. Boom. 3-0. And yeah, who's getting relegated as well? Let's have another look at that one. I think it took a deflection off a Burnley player. Excellent stuff, Gamer. Big win for Rodri. Johnny says top 4. Let's have just one more look at this. Ball comes in. Yeah. It might technically count as an Ake assist, but it is Rodri with the goal. Comes off a Burnley player. Oh, does it maybe touch Ake's hand? I don't know, but either way, it's in the back of the net. Thank you so much for following, Carled. Thank you so much for following the Twitch. Feel free to get involved in the chat. Let me know what football team you support. So yeah, so Will says City first, Arsenal second, United third, Chelsea fourth, Liverpool fifth, Spurs sixth. I've also got Liverpool in fifth. Can't lie. And you've got Wolves, Luton, Sheffield. Right, we haven't got the same order, Will, but we do have the same teams in terms of who we think is going to get relegated. Yeah, Khaled, let me know what team you support, mate. If you want to get involved, if you don't want to get involved, just do just either don't say anything, or if you do exclamation mark lurk, then I know you just want to lurk. Gakpo hasn't changed his mind on United. He was... Oh, is this from the past? Is this from the past? Very interesting putting the big 6 in the top 6. I don't necessarily have them in the top 6, to be fair. Well, Laporte's coming on. I can't remember who I've got 6th. Game Roger says Ethan. Oh, yeah. Is that Yoshko coming on? Oh! And Palmer. Lovely. I'm just crashing out Romano because why not? Okay, Liam, good to know. Oh, long throw from Burnley. Throwback. Where's Rory Delap when you need him? I'm not sure about that one, Donald. He said that 2 hours before PSV announced the deal. I said Laporte's coming on. Hello? I literally said Laporte is coming on. What's going on? Gavada's coming on. I'm excited. I'm excited. I would love it if Laporte stays. I would love it if Laporte stays. That would give us 8 defensive options, and we out of 4 positions, so that's 2 for each. I think that's what you need. If you want to fight on all 4 fronts. Mikey says first Arsenal, interesting. 2nd City, 3rd Liverpool, 4th United. That's bold. I think unless, as it stands in terms of Liverpool's side, I'm not convinced that they are good to that. But to be fair, now oh, here we go, Haaland. He can find Alvarez. Find Alvarez. Find Alvarez. He does. Here he is. Oh, I should have taken the shot there. Oh, this is lovely. Oh, good block by Burnley. It's now top 5 who get Champions League. Mikey, that's fair enough, mate. That's absolutely fair enough. I've got Arsenal 2nd in fairness, so I can totally understand why I put them 1st. Opinions on the Roy Keane advert for United. Haaland's father. I've not seen that. I've not seen that advert. So we're playing 2 left-footed centre-halves, or is Yoshko going left-back? I'm assuming he's going left-back, because Lewis is coming off. Oh, Yoshko is so fit. Look at that fade. Oh. Lovely work. Ake's off as well, yes. So it'll be, I'm assuming it'll be Gvardiol in the Lewis role, overlapping Laporte, where Ake was. Lovely. Yeah, please stay, Laporte. I love you. City have looked average. I don't know. Haaland's off, by the way. I'm not sure about that, to be honest. I think they've looked quite good, in all honesty. They came out the gate, scored like, what, the first 5-10 minutes. They do have that early season rust, and yet they're not at their best, but they've scored 3 goals. Do you think they could go unbeaten? I think they could, but no team worth its salt starts the season with the aim of avoiding defeats. They start the season trying to win every single game. And if you try to win every single game, you're going to get some losses in there, probably. So, I don't really care. Rodri's just dragging him to the floor. An average City performance is a 3-0 away win. I'm in tears. It is against a newly promoted side, to be fair, though, Will. I know Burnley, are fun, but they are, at the end of the day, they are newly promoted. It will be tough. This is good work from Burnley. They got a shot off. No, they don't. Good block by Laporte. I wish Laporte had a chance. I don't know why. I feel like Laporte isn't loved by a lot of Man City fans. I don't really like that. Yes, Gvardiol. Good lad. Akanji stayed on the pitch, by the way. This is good for my clean sheet in my FPL. I'm not sure, MW. I'm not sure. If you're watching on the TikTok, by the way, first of all, hi. You can stay there if you want. Better experience on Twitch and YouTube. LNobbins. Would recommend. I think Burnley will finish around 12th, so bumming them away from home is still annoying. They're just too good. I did have Gvardiol, but then it came out that Gvardiol wasn't going to start, and Diaz wasn't going to start, and Stones wasn't going to start. So I was like, right, well, Akanji is 100% going to be starting then, and indeed he is. Here's a hard name to make a champ with. True, but there's another champ which has loads of City players' names in it. I haven't sung it in ages. I can't remember the tune. It's something like Ederson and Ake, Walker and Akanji, Ruben Diaz, Johnny Stones. You know, it's got all those like players' names in it, and I feel like one of those you could have slotted in Laporte somewhere. Can't wait for Luton, Man City. That'd be good. Has Kovacic done anything? I'd say DR. He has been playing well. But he's not really been near to getting a goal or an assist, I'm afraid, DR. So as it stands, you are upgrading. Kovacic doesn't look right. I think I disagree with that, Tab. I think he's slotted in perfectly. No, but that was an example, Jack. There surely is a way that we could have like got him a song somehow. I don't know. Yeah, Kovacic has been great. Good win, Gvardiol. Right, don't be shit now and make my video make me look like a mug. Shut up, KX. Unless you take out Walker. What's that, Jack? Oh, sorry, you mean Tim's like the song. What's happened here? Don't know what happened there. The game's been stopped. Why not City have a fan base? They do. They do. Oh, I think I just heard Evie. You there? Look, Evie. Evie. Are you there? Just being a little knobhead. That's my cat, by the way, in case you don't know who Evie is. It's my little tuxie kitten. She's gorgeous, and I love her. She's baby. Anyway. What's going on? 83rd minute. Right, let's have bets, guys. How much eye time is gonna... Stop it, Musty. How much eye time are we getting here? 5, 6, 8, 12? What? It's 3-0, I'm afraid. No, James, you don't want to do that. That is against the law. That's bestiality. Imagine if Burnley get top 5. Wouldn't surprise me if they got... it wouldn't surprise me if they got top half. Oh, God, Ederson came and did not get anywhere near it. But he was fouled, apparently, so we take those. 8, 6. I'm going to go for 7. I'll go for it in the middle. I'll go for a cheeky 7. I really like that goalkeeper kit. If leading by 3 or more, should be called after 90. 5, because the game is dead, so they will selectively apply the new rules. KX, you think Burnley going down? Wow. I think that is bold. You want a British bulldog, call it Steve, and beat up trespassers. Why? Why, though? City cheats, interesting. City are shit, United are clear. Imagine letting a shit team win the title, what, like, however many times out of the last however many? Is it 5 out of the last 7 or something? That's pretty embarrassing to let a shit team do that. I am from Manchester, Billy, but if I wasn't, it wouldn't really matter, would it? But I am indeed from and live in Manchester. Thoughts on the Caicedo saga? It's quite funny. It's very entertaining. I was up until, like, 3 in the morning last night, just my whole life, Caden. Because I'm a generational City fan. Yeah, just up so late trying to figure out what on earth is occurring. Yeah, well, indeed. It's not like an actual rocket. That's just a description to give to anything like that. 3 out of 7, not 5. Well, that's not right, is it? How many league titles have City won out the last 7, guys? Isn't it 5? Pep. So, like, 2018, 2019, didn't win in 2020, 21, 22, 23. I missed a number there. Is it 5 out of the last 6? Is it even better? Is it 5 out of the last 6? Can someone confirm that? I think that's the case. What's this, Muha? That's your whole team, Muha. So you got City to win, that's all I want. Here we go, Foden into Alvarez, take the shot, and it's a hit straight down the throat of Trafford. That's a shame. It is indeed 5 and 6. Yeah, imagine letting a shit team win the league 5 times out of the last 6. That must be pretty embarrassing for the rest of the league if you're letting a shit team do that. What just happened there? Did the Burnley fan try to invade the pitch? What are these Burnley fans doing? They're throwing shit at our players. They're trying to invade the pitch. What's occurring? Trafford has been decent, Will, yeah. There was one moment, it was offside, so it didn't matter anyway, but it was a really nice ball from a set piece into Rodri. I mean, T, you say don't give attention to trolls. I totally appreciate that. I love arguing with morons because it's an easy win. Because I know I'm not going to lose. So I love it because it's so funny to me. So yeah, do you know what I mean? Chelsea won it, and that's been it. Also, even then, City were in the final. Phones moved me, creating that Alvarez chance. It is indeed very funny. What's arrogant, Tayab? But yeah, Subsidy. My thoughts on the Caicedo transfer. I was really shocked when Liverpool was so connected with it, and I was often losers, so we have to mute them sometimes. What does that mean, Tayab? So I think he suits Chelsea more than Liverpool. I don't really get him at Liverpool. I think Liverpool need an out-and-out 6 who's capable of playing as an out-and-out 6 on their own. Oh, Foden trying a shot wide in the end. I don't think that Caicedo is that guy. I don't think that's the best utilization of his skills. I think he works better in a, as we saw at Brighton, in more like a sort of like a double defensive midfield setup. And I think that would, or sort of like defensive-minded setup, whatever. I think that Caicedo alongside someone like Enzo or whatever makes more sense to me than Liverpool's midfield of having him behind, sitting behind Szoboszlai and McAllister. That's my thoughts. Could be proven wrong on that. Nor is it all, so it's absolutely fine. Harry Maguire at West Ham. He's found his level. He is a midfield. He's a mid-table player. Get the Gavardio trim. I'll show that to my barbers next time. Here is Alvarez. Into... Oh, that was Gavardio popping off. Look at him go. Look at him progressing. Look at how high he was up the pitch there. He's going to... I've got a feeling Gavardio's going to be getting a fair few assists and maybe even goals this season. If he get 100 points, go bald. No. That's fair enough, Muha. Arguing with idiots like hitting your head against the wall, it makes no sense. If it's in the real world, yeah, but if it's like a really flippant one comment thing online, T, it is quite cathartic to just put them down, put them in their place, call them a moron, and move on, because it's so funny. Phone's moved you again, lovely. All it took Oh, look, Kovacic was there. Even Cole's getting some minutes. Beautiful stuff. What on earth, James? Chill out. It's fine. It's good. It's all good in the hood. Right, 1 minute left. I just want a clean sheet. I've got a Kanji. I want a clean sheet. Why is a Kanji giving the ball away? Speaking of him. No. No, Akanji, don't do this. I mean, the win's there, but... he probably won't score. That's cap. Did you read a thesaurus? What do you mean? Oh, right. Oh, I see, Jack. Yeah. No. Oh, yeah, that was the bet, wasn't it? If, oh, no, that bet didn't work because there was nothing in it for me. Like, you didn't give me anything in return. Well said, Musty. I tried to reply on the TikTok, but it's much easier. It's much easier if you come over to the Twitch if you do want me to chat. What's this from Liam? Breaking: Chelsea have agreed a £150 million deal with Romano to become the new front of shirt sponsor in House Liquor Online, for God's sake. You're damn right I do, Will. You're damn right. I mean, I've already been done over by... only 6 minutes, by the way. I've already been done over by De Bruyne again taking off. Look at Nathan Redmond coming on. Okay, Musty. How do I do that? Invite. I've accidentally invited. Do not accept that invite. I don't know how to add you as a mod. Oh, there we go. Add moderator. There you go, Musty. You got it. Boom. There we go. Good evening. Hello, Red Listed. How are you? Not a Burnley goal, George. Can confirm that's cap. Danny, thank you so much for following the Twitch and for becoming an Albino. Let me know what football team you support, Danny. Opinion on Sean Bean. Love him. I'm very happy about the 3-0. I think we've played decently well. We've done what we needed to do. City look good, and this is early season rust. Cakes will happen. Barcelona is your team. Excellent stuff, Danny. Wonderful. What are your thoughts on Gundogan? You better look after him. Burnley have played very well. I think Burnley will be absolutely fine this season. Their pressing was very impressive. I've already made that joke, but I'll do it again. And sadly, they were just done by individual brilliance in the end. I just deeped it. Fabrizio is actually a massive fraud. And I'll say one more time, guys. They is George. I don't care who anyone supports. As long as it's not, you know, like a National Socialist Party. I don't know. That's really nice by Palmer. Into Kyle Walker. Well done. Oh, never mind. He's fouled, is he? Oh, please say you haven't injured Walker in the 92nd minute, you twat. Great play. Yes, look after him. I do remember it. Yes, Liam. Do I think City should make more signings? I want us to sign a left-footed right winger, preferably Elise. Looks like it's not happening, but whatever. Yeah, what's the point of making that challenge in the 93rd minute when you're losing 3-0? Like, what's the point? All you're doing is risking injuring a player there. You're never gonna get that ball, you twat. Why isn't that a red card? He catches him high on the calf. That's not very nice, Kirks. What is that? I'm sorry, but that is a red card. Oh, we're going to VAR. Get him off the pitch.
VAR checking decision.
Get this prick off the pitch. Knobhead. That's definitely a red. He's just gone studs in on a player's calf maliciously without... There's no effort. There's no endeavour or effort to play the ball there. As a joke, do you like Man United? Well, I'm a Man City fan, so I'm not really a Man United fan, to be honest. He didn't even try. No, he was just like, oh, I've been beaten here. I'm just going to bring you down because I'm a prick. And I like to try to injure players better than me. Knobhead. Yeah, the bloody Fakir one. Why do you have that agenda, Will? Yeah, definitely red. If this isn't a red, it's disgusting. Come on, get him off. Prick. He just hacks him down. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, get out this red card. Come on. Yes, fuck you, you prick. Yeah, not a yellow card. It's a bloody red. Get out of here, scum. Your fans have been scumbags. Your players have been scumbags. Get out of here. Red card. That's what you get. Boom. Prick. I am from Manchester and live in Manchester. I don't know what I was going to say, Muha. Like they changed size. Oh, they just used mirror ink, says T. That is how we do it. Yeah, get wrecked. Red card. Oh, knobhead. Pissing me off. Anyway. Get out of here. Again, Riley, that tells me you're not from Manchester, because if you knew anything about Manchester and our accents, then you'd know that it's a very big place, hence there are a lot of different accents. We don't all sound like Liam and Noel Gallagher. So, yeah. Yes, the football quiz will be on after this. I've just got, just give me like 5 or 10 minutes just to set up like the final bits and bobs and just to get some water as well, because I don't have any water. But there will be a Laporte! Oh, headed straight to the keeper. Damn it. What a shame. Riley is an idiot, Tayab. You're not wrong. This is what, and I like arguing with these morons. It's really funny. As I say, because it's an easy win, because I've won on arrival, so why wouldn't I? If you're going to give me the easy win by being intellectually subnormal, then I'm absolutely going to take it. Obviously. Like, come on. Absolutely clear red, yeah. Villa win the treble, I back it. No, we're not going to stay on. We're going to end the stream, and then I'll come back in like 10 minutes or so. That is how it works. 20-year-old forward gets sent off for being a swine. Up the Oasis and that, says chat. Brilliant. Have a nice wank. Thank you, Lolo. Thank you very much. Right, 20 seconds left. Perfect result. Clean sheet. 3-0. Beautiful work. I tell you, don't abuse him. Like, I've already ended it. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. It is a thing. Oh, right. I'm going to end the TikTok live here. If you want to take part in our football quiz later and the remainder of this stream, then come over to the Twitch or YouTube. It's just LNobbins on both platforms. I've enjoyed talking to you guys here, but as I say, if you want to expand the conversation and continue it, come over here. I think the YouTube link's in my TikTok bio, so that's easy, and the Twitch is just LNobbins. Yeah, same thing. Football quiz. Tayab, why did you go over there, mate? 4 missed calls from Mrs. Nobbins, for God's sake. First VAR decision of the season, and it's easy. Pop a tit. What does that mean? Popping a tit. I said Tab, I said I'm ending it here. I was going to visit Riley. I'll get my tits out. Oh, nah, I'm alright. I think I'm alright. And can we just end the game? Ref, I know we've had the red card, but come on, this game is irrelevant. A Burnley player's down here. We're going to see so many players with cramp this season as well. That's another thing to keep an eye on. Hello, Better Call Saul. Yoshko's killed him. Good. He just looked at him and he got scared. Hold that. Well done, Gvardiol. There's my boy. What a lad. Yes, Better Call Saul he was. Yes, he was. Don't worry, mate. It's all good. Yoshko's aura made him faint. Oh, dear. I mean, probably his beard and his fade as well, really, wasn't it? I'd faint. If I saw him in real life, I'd be like, oh. Up close like that. Yeah, that is a privilege, honestly. Go on, ref. Oh, come on, ref. Just end the game now. This is a bit silly. Like, City just, like, passing it for the bat for the sake of it. There we go. Full time. Boom. 3-0. Perfect start to the season. Genuinely. Clean sheet. Perfect result in terms of 3-0. Not the best performance overall, but it didn't need to be, in fairness. We were able to weather their sort of like 5 to 10 minute storm. Which sort of like happened like in like the sort of like the first half. But even then, they weren't really able to create anything. There was a really good Rodri tackle, in fairness. But especially once the second goal went in, I can't really remember Burnley doing anything. So I thought they played well. I thought initially their pressing was really good. No worries at all, Mark. Hope you enjoyed it in the pub. But yes, so I thought it was a really, really good positive game, and I'm really happy with that. Fantastic. And we're top of the league. End the season now. Call the season off. Call the fucking season off right now, because if we win it now, we'll win. And that is the thing. That is the reality of the situation. Bernardo and Vinny. Oh, Vinny, you can still do a job. Come on, mate. Come on, mate. But yes, fantastic. I understand City fans captain him. Non-City fans should have shame if they captain him. Who is that? Haaland. Obviously, I captained him. Indeed, T. Check the FPL league table. Well, it's only been one game, so I won't check it now. We'll have a look at. We'll have a look. Probably off stream, I think. So happy with Foden actually playing in the middle. What on earth is that all about? Really good to see. Laporte even coming on. Hopefully he stays. And what else? And what else happening? What were your thoughts on that game, guys? Do you have any concerns? Should I send out a cheeky tweet? Actually, if you're not following me on Twitter, why aren't you following me on Twitter? Do it now. Follow me on Twitter, guys. I'm going to say a perfect start to the season. Foden. Perfect starts aside from the KDB injury. Silver lining is once he went off, Foden became much more involved in the central play. Crucial for that second goal. Football's back. City's back. Nobbins is happy. There we go. All right, I refer to myself in the third person, guys. There we go. We just got a cheeky McAtee appearance. Wait, I missed that. When did that happen? When did he come on? I totally missed that. I was just zoned out, clearly. Call out Romano. Why would I do that? I've got no interest in calling out Romano, simply. Football quiz is live next. Yes, guys. Right, so I'm now going to head off for like, I don't know, like 10 to 15 minutes, something like that. Something like that. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. And I will be returning with the football quiz. I just need to set up the final bits and bobs. Go get some water, maybe get a snack. And I will see you literally 10 to 15 minutes. If you're new, don't go anywhere. Do not go anywhere because, as I say, we are doing a football quiz later. Really hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I did, obviously. Man City are back with a bang, with a cheeky 3-0. And yeah, do not go anywhere because we are going to be doing a football quiz in like 10 or 15 minutes. So make sure you get notifications on. Make sure you're in the Discord server if you're not already. And I will see you guys, as I say, in around 10 to 15 minutes, around 20 past 10, something like that.